Hey, fellow Riblets, it's me, Tom from Target Prime Rib. I hope everybody's doing pretty well today. I thought I was going to be able to go on Instagram, but ends up that I'm still part of that free plan. So, unfortunately, the free plan does not allow me to go to more than one destination. So, the Instagram has to pretty much be eliminated. But good news, I just paid to help to share my stream with Christy from Meeting Wellness and Adrian, and I believe Amy might be part of the deal too. So soon we're going to have the old way back. And we're going to have instead of the StreamYard in the corner, we're going to have my logo again, and the video is going to be back too. So hopefully we'll have all that set up by Saturday, and hopefully I'll be able to figure somebody out to be the first interview. I was going to choose Lewis, but Lewis is going away, and then I was going to choose Papa Carnivore, but then I realized that he works on the weekends, so we had to figure something out for Papa Carnivore. So unless he's actually off this Saturday for some unknown reason, I will look at somebody else. So if anybody has wants to be here on this Saturday, I know it's last minute. I know Aaron said that he was willing to do, but because it's last minute, he's willing to do any Saturday. So we'll set up a Saturday for you, Aaron. Um, even if it's next Saturday, the Saturday after, that'd be fine. So one of the things I wanted to show you guys is I have the share screen. I'm hoping that this will work. Okay, so yep, there it is. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be getting. Okay, let me see if I can give it a better picture. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. And yeah, that's a better picture, I think. All right, so that is the trike that I'm going to be getting. The dog does not come with it, okay? But as you can see right here, it folds. So I definitely want to get this. I don't care about having a motor. I don't care about that. My legs, I have a hard time with balance and stuff like that, but as long as I'm sitting down and I'm able to rest, I'm good. And a trike that I actually have to move is probably the best thing for me. And the reason why I'm using a trike is because I got the bike, and unfortunately, every single time, let me get myself back into solo right here. Okay. So every single time I have my foot on the one pedal. When I go to put on the second pedal, the bike tips. And if I do it the other way around, the bike tips. So I just have a hard time getting myself balanced. And I know practice will do that, but the thing is, I already know that it's going to take a long time to get myself used to it. It could take months, believe it or not, weeks, months, whatever. And I don't want to be waiting to get myself out of the complex. So I am going to get the trike. Now, my landlord said I'm allowed to bring it upstairs if I want to. Now, if it folds up that small, I should be able to fit it downstairs anyway. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take the other bike, and I'm going to get a special device that turns into a stationary bike. And I'll place it over here so then when I'm watching TV, I can actually use it and do some exercise while inside, or if it's snowing. I mean, there's going to be a while where it's going to be snowing. So this would be a good way because last year, part of the reason why I got so bad is because almost 3 months, I was like, excuse me, something. I was like trapped basically because the track was never shoveled, so I couldn't go out there to do. Um, so now, so I'm basically this is like everything's in plan. So once I get the bike, okay, now I have my own plan, just like we all have our own plans for our lives, and that's sort of why the subject really doesn't have any, it has meaning to it, yes, but it's not really for any particular reason. It's just a generalization, okay, that even on the big influencers, we become so passionate about what we do. And I believe in carnivore wholeheartedly. And I think we all do. We all believe that we've learned things along the way that benefited us. And yes, we learned things that could benefit others. And we're very good at that, but we get so many advices, and again, it's not because of any particular thing, or actually, no, to be more accurate, it probably is seeded by something, but it's not really just that. It's just the concept that all of us, we're sort of both ends of the coin, right? We're sort of the people that get the advice, and we're sort of the people that give the advice. And there's sort of like that in between thing, right? So, um, and it's sort of like, okay, are we willing to listen to advice that people are giving us? And what do we do with that advice that we're listening to? But then at the other end, when we give the advice, are we knowledgeable to know, hey, the advice that we give may or may not may or may not be used. And it would be up to the individual getting the advice, not giving it, to use it. And if they don't, like, how are we going to feel about that? What do we think about that? Are we so? And I think that that's where it goes from passion to dogma, that we think that our advice is better than what the guy thinks he's doing. I mean, you can only give so much advice without, um, without getting, like without getting upset, and we all kind of get passionate. Like I said, we get passionate about what we do and everything like that. But if the other person doesn't necessarily, we can't force the advice on that person. And I, I hope that people get, that understand where I'm coming from here. That I'm not like going on the wrong chord. I don't want to go on the wrong chord. It's just a topic, and I think we're all guilty of both. I think every one of us is guilty of getting the advice. I know I am. And I know I'm also guilty of giving advice, and I'm not going to lie, when I give people advice, or when I give people my opinion, and I see that no one really wants to listen to it, or people just think I'm just speaking. Yeah, do I get hurt? Do I get upset a little bit? Yes, of course. We're human, right? But at the same time, I know that it's not my body. It's not my soul. It's the other person. And they have to make that decision. So I wanted to do a roundtable today and talk about, now, again, this is not about like, please do not do an intervention for me. We don't need that. Okay. It's not about me. This is about the whole, even like influencers bigger than us, like, what would we do? Okay. I love, Bella's great. Carrie's great. Let's go to somebody as big as that. What would we do though, if someone like Carrie, someone like Bella, not only put online that the butter, or not only put on the thing, like get raw butter, get this, get that, and these are their opinions. What would we do if they actually came to our channel, or came, and put a video out saying this particular person should be doing this? How would we feel about that? Whether they're trying to help us or not, how do we feel about them becoming so dogmatic towards individuals? I don't think we'd like that too much. Even if we did adore them, even if we did love them, I don't think that would be something that we would want to do. So I don't want to put my foot in my mouth, and I'm trying not to. I really am. That's why I'm trying to be careful of the wording I'm saying. But I hope that everybody does understand where I'm coming from here. And I'm going to link, I'm going to put a link in. So if anybody wants to come on, again, it's a safe space, right? So anybody that comes on is allowed to come on. I don't think I can share channels in this free service. So I do apologize about that ahead of time. But starting Saturday, hopefully starting Saturday, I will be back sharing with Christy and a couple others, and everything will be back to normal, and we can do everything the way we used to do it. And hopefully we'll figure out today, but I will, in at least a day or so, I will have a new thumbnail showing the person that we're going to be interviewing. All right, so without further ado, let me put in the invite. I think I can fit 10 people in here, but I don't know for sure. So let me paste and put in, and I'm going to also go into my live. So I do apologize. I'm just leaving the scene for 1 second. Now, the only reason why I didn't do it right away was because I wanted to just talk a second. There we go. Okay. All right. So we get back to StreamYard. And so if anybody wants to come on, they're more than welcome to come on. I'm more than well. I definitely want to hear anything you have to say. I just wanted you to understand. I just got the code and everything for the new StreamYard. So we'll just do it this way for now. And then next week, well, not even next week, Saturday, we are going to be back in business. Dustin, you're more than welcome to come on. Like I said, I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. Like I said, there might be as you guys know, there might be a seed involved, but it's a seed. And I think the tree or the bush or whatever you want to call it is basically the overall and how it affects all of us, and the thing is, and we'll talk about that. We'll discuss it and we'll talk about it. So, please come on and just, nobody's wrong or right on this thing. It's just our opinions, and that is basically it. So I'm going to get rid of some things so I have a little bit. You just saw the bike. So, let's go. Let's show the bike one more time. All right, let me just do right here, share screen. All right, so just making sure I have the bike here, and we're going to just full screen this. Oh, never mind, that doesn't work. It works, but I need to go to the Amazon page and do. Okay, so this is the bike right here, and it looks small, but it's not. It's a 20-inch wheel. It's the wheels that make it small. But if you look right here, you can see how it folds up. It gets pretty small. All right, and it will just take me to where I need to go, and I will be balanced when I go. So I think that it will be actually pretty useful for me. And do I still have the other bike? Yes. And I will either just put it away until I can, and I'll practice on it until I can start using that as well. All right. So, I have it set for me to be able to get it for next week. I can't get it this week because I wanted to get the new membership with Christy and everything. And so it's going to take, I have 2 checks coming, and they're earmarked for, in part, I'm partially doing this week's paycheck to pay for the bike too. So I have three different payments that are going to go towards the bike without hurting my bills, without hurting, so everything is earmarked. I'm very big on doing a budget, and sometimes you have to, and just having everything earmarked and everything like that, and having, it's just the way I am. So if you have any questions, please put the QQQ in the chats. Since I'm by myself, once we start getting more people in, We will try to do the questions as we go along. So anybody that comes on here, if they see the chats, great, because we would, yeah, fingers crossed that you get your videos out, tonight. And yeah, Sandy, thank you. We have about 30 people watching, so we have 50% of the likes basically. So, and thank you, D. Lee. I try, Uh, what are we talking about? Okay, so we're talking about how sometimes we can get a little. I guess the best way of describing it, Aaron, is we're talking about how sometimes our passions can get like how we are so passionate about what we believe in, which is always great. And if anybody like, if I'm wording it wrong, but basically, if our, we get so passionate about what we believe in that sometimes we think that we forget that the other guy, the guy that we want to help, or the guy that we want to tell our story about, you know, we want to help them so much that we sort of think that the way they're doing, the way they want to do things, the way they're thinking is just automatically wrong. And we sort of become dogmatic about, we go from being passionate about what we do to going across that line and going into dogma. So anybody that wants to talk about it, anybody that wants to see, it has nothing to do with anything. Like I said, I mean, there might have been seeds planted, but that's not what this is about. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about the whole. Because you think about it, there's so many new people out there. There's so many. Exactly, like overthinkers that don't have a good perspective. Thank you, D. Lee. I appreciate it. I, believe it or not, I asked chat what would be some good topics to talk about, and it came up with some good topics, but then it came up with like something similar to this. It wasn't exact, and I was like, like we can kind of, like we don't mean to, and I said this before just now, we sort of on both sides of the spectrum. I mean, how many people, okay, give us advice all the time, right? How many people give, like, and how many times do we give advice, but again, it's really about how do we feel when that person, like when we give the advice, are we going to be upset when they don't take the advice, and how far is that upset going to go? you know Sometimes if we don't take the advice, you just have to kind of be like, okay, you know what, I tried, and there's nothing I can do, you know but thank you, Barry. Wow. Barry just bought me 10 Hack Your Health coffees, so thank you, Barry. I appreciate it with all my heart. I really do. So that's five, 50 $50. So that is going to go great. That's going to go great towards, I'm just going to hold that money in there and save it, for something, bigger, um, I'll just get the biggest cup of coffee out there, right? So thank you, Gary. I really do appreciate it. I did put out some new Nightbot imagery, so hopefully it won't overwhelm you. There's no obligations to anything, but you know, um, I think that every one of you guys is the best. I know you guys love me, and I love you all, you guys, everybody. Okay. Just because I'm fighting, or just because there's a little bit of an argument going on, doesn't mean I don't love everybody out there, if you know what I mean. All right. But hmm, because I don't want to lead into anything particular. Um, Thank you, D. Lee. I appreciate it. I appreciate you saying that. Um, and I just like to say D. Lee. um, and hey, Wendy, how we doing? So let's say hello to some people in the chats. I didn't really say fully hello to anybody. So I'm going to go back in time to the beginning, even though lots happened. And the first person that was here is Sandy, my carnivore mom. Hey, Sandy, how you doing? And then we got Donna Ray, Bacon Runner. She said she's only going to be listening and driving by the time you come on. I'll probably be a third of the way home. Well, I hope you get home safe, Donna Ray. And then we got Lynn, 22Q Cat. Hey, Lynn, how you doing? I gotta still wonder, is that how many cats you have, Lynn? Little joke that I said once time. Um, and then we have Just Jerry. Put that on the stage. My passion is my health. People may think I am dogmatic, but I don't want to go back to that unhealthy feeling again. Inflammation, no food, nothing feels better than my health. And I don't think, in my opinion, okay, people might think you're dogmatic because you're focused on your health. The thing is, are you willing to call somebody out on your channel because they didn't want to do what you wanted to do? Like you do your life, you do your story, you give what you've experienced, you give some advice here and there, making sure that there's disclaimer and stuff like that. But if that person that you're talking to doesn't actually listen or doesn't actually do what you say right away, doesn't put into action, are you going to get upset about it? That's when I think it goes into being dogma. When you turn your passion into it's my way or the highway, when you turn it into I feel this way, so you should feel this way. And that's not always the case. So I agree with what you're saying, but I don't think that you're into the realm of being dogma. Some people might think you are, but me personally, I don't think it, because you've never once said to me, hey, Tom, this is what I want you to do, and you need to do it and do it. You never said that to Lois. You never said that to anybody. You just tell us what you think you're doing, what you know you're doing. And that's basically it. And I don't think most of us do that, you know. So, so that's how I feel. And if I'm wrong, if I miss something, let me know. We got Rick, Twin Brook Acres, the third Rick. There's actually probably more than three Ricks, but only three that come into my mind. Twin Brook Acres, how you doing? And then we go down the line, and we got our favorite burp, Meathead. Kurt, how you doing? And Kurt says a lot of things here. Good day, 22QCAT. Good day, BR. Good day, Sandy. Good day. Hi, Kurt. So I'm seeing a lot of things coming up. So, Kurt, how you doing? Hope everything is going well. And thank you for mentioning to everybody to smash the thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I saw Sandy actually said the same thing. Then we got Aaron, the carnivore guy. Aaron, if you are not working right now, if you want to come up, that's fine. Or if you are working, I don't care. You can come up whenever you want. I'm not the one keeping you from coming in. And then we got Cordelia in Albany. Hey, Cordelia, it's good seeing you again. And you know what, Aaron? That's great. So I got a guest coming on. I got your back. Let's do this Saturday. Aaron, that is actually great. I love that. Do me a favor. If you have my email, can you send me a picture that you'd want me to use for the thumbnail? And as soon as I get that picture, I will make the thumbnail, and we will put it on the post, and we'll put it out that we're going live on Saturday once I get everything situated. But Yeah, that'd be great. That's so. Everybody, please give an applause to Aaron. He's going to be my first guest interview for me coming back. All right. And then we got, hey Kathleen Eckert, how you doing? Let me see if we have anybody else. Oh, can't forget Lizzie from Lizzie's World. Uh, keep on going. Oh, and my favorite. Sorry, but Amanda, hello, how you doing? Okay, and then hello, Thomas. Glad to be here for a live today. Thank you, Jiffy. I appreciate it. And I appreciate so many people being here. I have it down here, 32 people viewing right now. So thank you, everybody, for being here. I know some, oh, and we got our favorite feral grandmas here. Hey, little feral grandma, Wendy. And of course, we can't forget Barry Simon. Hello, Barry, and again, thank you for the coffee. You don't know how much I appreciate it. And we got Dee Lee, which I've mentioned a few times when we were talking just now. So we know Dee Lee is here. We got Smoothie, which, if I'm not mistaken, Smoothie, you're John, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, or just let me know if I'm right. Hopefully, I'm right because I always love to be right. And Keto Simple Dustin. Now, I'm actually really happy that Dustin approves of this topic because it's a pretty hard topic, and it just it's been going. If you think about it, it's been going around for quite a bit. Like I'm not the only one that feels people getting more dogmatic about things. But we also got to be careful about ourselves becoming a little dogmatic. And how far do we go to keep our, like, how far are we willing to go before we are like, wait, that was a little extreme. It just makes you wonder. Let me see. Already said QCat. We love already said. Um, yeah, I think Dogma inhibits large scale adoption. Yeah. Okay, so Dustin says that he would love to come on, but I am trying to edit a video that I want to release Monday. Well, you know what, Dustin? I hope that you're able to get that the video released. And if you have a few minutes, if you want to come on, because we never know how long this is going to be. You know me. So, well, with the free service, I'll probably be cut out after 2 hours. But if it ends, it ends, right? So I'm going to be adding a friend to the stage.
Oh,
Hey, how we doing?
I'm sorry I'm late.
Let's make this bigger. Oh, you're not late. You're just fashionably
Late.
You're fashionably on time.
That's right.
According to the fashion magazines and stuff. So I'm just saying hello to a few people. Oh, and this is when Aaron asked the question, what are we talking about? Yeah, I do the same thing to you, Aaron. Like half the time I go on your show and I'm like, what the heck are we talking about? I think it's important to try things and fail to learn what works for you. I agree, Dave. No arguments here on that one. And of course, we got Lewis here that says he'll be here soon. And we're almost done. We got Coach Angela Mullins is here. Hey, Coach Angela Mullins. And of course, Grandma Crochet Corner is here. So I guess she woke up. Baby probably woke her up. Ooh, here's somebody new. Well, they're not new. I know who they are. I just don't think I've ever seen them on my channel. Is Tom and Nina Triolo. I have seen them half the time on Carries and KILTZ and stuff. And then we have Roxanne Friend. Hey, Roxanne. I hope you're doing really well. I'm looking. Me and Nightbot are not really talking that much. He's just doing me a favor, but So, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm sorry I'm late. I got off work at 4, and then I had to do a few things before
Oh, okay.
I can dedicate my time.
Oh,
Now I'm over here.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. What's going on? I've been listening a little bit. I started listening probably like around like
Well, I want to
4:10.
start back up again. My job already thinks that the days I do this is Wednesdays and Saturdays, so I'll continue with that.
Okay.
Because that's probably when he's going to give me off those
For
days.
scheduling, yep.
Yeah. So I'm still kind of like going with the twins, but I just confirmed that Aaron wants to be on.
I heard it's great. I'm
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah, and I know you
Wonderful.
suggested Papa Carnivore.
Well, I only said that because Peter was
with on the
cracking jokes
chats
with me this
today with
morning.
Mitch. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I was listening this morning. I couldn't get on this morning. I was listening. I was like, "Oh, do Peter." He was
Right.
biting at the bit.
Then I
to come
realized
back
Peter
on.
works on Saturday.
Oh.
Because he's furniture sales, so he's going to be off.
That's a
He
busy
can't
time.
have off on the weekends. Yeah.
Yeah.
So so I thought, I'll just do Peter another time and try to get somebody in for this Saturday. And then I may or may not do interviews on Wednesday, but I may just do more of the roundtables on Wednesday and just come up with a topic each week.
Okay.
So this one kind of came to mind for me. It just seems like a good topic, you know, and we'll just keep on going, and you'll be very proud of me. I use chat to kind of help me out with some ideas.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a good use of AI to kind of just make.
Yeah, I just kind of, and I don't know if like when I first started using chat, it was just basically like I would type it in and an answer would come up, and then eventually then I got to record, like just do a recording and not have to type it anymore. Now we actually conversate back and forth
using your voice. Oh, I know you can talk.
Yeah, we actually talk, like a voice comes on of your choice.
Right. Are you using Gemini or using ChatGPT?
ChatGPT.
Right? Oh, not using Gemini?
I don't think I'm using Gemini. No, it's ChatGPT. It's from the website though, not the app.
Yeah. Let me see.
And
I know Gemini is great too.
Well, I think they're both great in their own ways. I mean, I could probably push Ask Gemini and just get something out of it, So it looks like we got 36 people here.
Wow, it's nice.
So definitely, like Sandy and Kurt said, definitely hit the like button, people. And don't be afraid to put a comment in.
So, what bullet points did you have for this topic?
Well, I mean, I want to, get everybody else's opinion too, but it's just how sometimes like we love, we get so passionate about what we're doing that we sometimes forget that it's our journey and that other people have their own journey, and then we sort of like the question comes up, can our passion, can we actually become a little dogmatic about it, because, and I don't want to bring anything up. I'm trying not to the best I can, but like we try to help people, and I know people try to help me. I know people try to help you. You try to help people. I try to help people, but can it get to a point that where we're like, okay, if they don't listen to us, that they're wrong, and that it's our way or the highway? And I think some people get a little overzealous, and I think when those people get overzealous, that becomes sort of dogma. It's no longer passion; it's more like forced opinion. And and I think all of us are sort of guilty of that, but on both ends, on both being the receiver and the giver and the forcer. But so what I mean, and there's no wrong answer here. Like, what's your opinion on this?
Well, I mean, I've told you privately my opinion on your situation,
right?
And I definitely, personally speaking, when I when I am trying to help someone, right? Because I like to think that deep down inside we're always coming from that angle, right?
Right.
That we see something that we think something can improve, something can help, and we give that advice. When people don't take it, me personally, I don't get offended. I don't, get angry. I don't, make a thumbnail and go live. Like I, I like to think, okay, they, they, they might not be following my guidance, but they have the information because you know how it is. People need to get to a certain point in their lives before they make a change or whatever. So I like to think, okay, at least they know this is an option. I didn't even have that. Like I didn't even know that at the time when I started. Um, so like just making that available, and also knowing that if they ever have questions and if something happens and they're ready to make a change, they can come to me for that. So that's kind of the angle I take with that. Other than that, there's a way to do things, and you put yourself out there. You say that you're available, and that's all you can do. That's all you can do. Now
And
that being said,
yeah,
sometimes things that are said I agree with, right, and I think that they're worth investigating. But there's a way to go about it. You know, yeah, that's it.
and you know what? I mean, what you just said.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm going to show in 1 second, Tom and Nina. I'm not sure who I'm talking to, if I'm talking to Nina or Tom, but I want to thank you for that because I think you just eloquently expressed how I felt, how I,
I know how you felt,
you
and
know,
it's
and
and how you were feeling was completely appropriate.
yeah, and it took longer to get out of it. Oh, hey Nina, how you doing? Um, but and I'm getting out of it now. I know Peter mentioned about me saying about not being gone until
I
the
know you really were you were gone. You came back so fast.
well, I just missed it
Yeah,
because
you
I
need
mean,
something to do.
without doing this, I'm basically alone. It's like
Yeah.
just like doing nothing.
Well, you have
And
ChatGPT.
the chat, well, I became friends with ChatGPT, so
You
how
talk
sad
to
is that,
ChatGPT, right?
right?
Perfect.
Yeah. Um, it just like, okay, I'm going to just slowly go in. Now I do have rules. I'm not, like I'm probably not going to do videos talking about my depression, stuff like that. I'm just going to put out fun videos and then go live and we'll do roundtables and have different discussions. It's not necessarily meant about me. It's not meant about like, oh my God, I'm going through this. Even if I do feel depressed, I'm not going to overly share, because I feel it was sort of held against me, and I don't want that, because a lot of people are like, well, if you're, like trolls, you just ignore them. Yeah, but I can't do that to my own community. That's harder, you know. So that's what made it so hard, and but I'm good now. I still kind of have thoughts. I'm not saying that I'm human, and I think most of us will have thoughts for a while, but I am doing it one step at a time. I'm doing everything I need to do. I got, like, for example, I got the bike, found out that I tip over when I try to balance on it. I can't get my, you know, I mean, like I either have to like sit
Well,
on
bikes with
it
two
and
wheels
just
really.
walk without the pedal.
Well, a bike with two wheels really, your balance comes from moving,
Right,
and if you're not moving,
right. And
right,
just get
it's
hard to get.
hard.
So
Yeah.
I'm better off. I think the trike is better for me. Um,
Hmm.
and now that I'm getting one that, I'm going to invest, by next week I'll have one. I already put the budget in, and I found one that folds. So I don't know if you actually saw the
Oh, it's cool.
did you see it?
No,
Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me get to the Amazon page. You can actually talk to everybody while I'm doing this.
I, I put my zip code in the chat and
Yeah, I noticed that. Why did you put your zip code in there?
for weather, and it didn't work
Oh, maybe I don't have it.
because Nightbot said it. Curious about the
I
weather?
know,
Just
I
type
know.
your
I,
zip
I put it
code.
in there, so it should have done it. But I'll go to Nightbot and see if there's a reason why it
I mean,
did.
it's fine. I don't care. I know the weather. I'm outside.
Yeah. I was going to say it's probably not that bad out, but
Lovely. The eclipse just finished. Did anybody get to see the eclipse?
no, I did not.
We only got 20% coverage, so we really couldn't even see it.
Okay.
I didn't have glasses.
So
Okay.
that is the bike.
Oh, I see how it collapses in the corner picture.
It goes in the corner, gets really small. Well, not really.
Can you make it bigger?
Yeah, I can try.
I want to see it collapsed.
Well, 1 second. Let me. Probably be easier just to do it this way, and then.
Oh wow!
That's it collapsed.
Very cool.
So, I mean, it's not tall. It has the shorter wheels, but I don't think that really matters. Because I'm only 5'9.5", so I'm not
going to be closer to the ground.
Yeah.
So Smoothie's asking how much does the bike? How much does the bike weigh? How much does it weigh?
That's a good question. I had the answer. I just don't remember.
If you scroll down the list, it should have it. Scroll down to on the page, all the way down.
I mean, all the way down here.
Yeah, over here usually it says it.
Well, it holds up to 330 pounds.
Good.
Which is enough for me in groceries.
Good.
2-inch tires. And you're asking for how many?
How much does the bike itself weigh? Like if you had to lift it.
Oh, okay. So features. Okay. So bike type.
Maybe go to item details.
Okay. All right. So it doesn't really. I don't see it. If you see it, you just spot it for me.
I know it's small for me though. I don't know. Go to materials and care. I don't think it'll be there. No.
No.
Or maybe scroll back up. Maybe it's in the item description.
Me looking through those. All right.
Those bullet points.
Okay, so just go to each image if you see something.
I like the basket in the back.
Oh, here's measurements on the folded right there. I don't know if you see it or not.
Cool. Yep, I see that. Yep.
Okay, so that's the dimensions on when it's folded.
Folded, yep, that's good.
I really don't see how much the actual bike weighs. I mean, I can't see it weighing that much.
Well, where are you gonna keep it?
I'll either keep it. I'm allowed to bring it inside, so I'll either bring it inside, or
like at the bottom, like downstairs.
No, inside. Bring it up to the elevator and bring it
up to your floor.
Into my.
Okay.
I mean, Juliet will know what I'm talking about, but because she's been inside my house actually, but okay.
So you'll bring it inside every time, which is good.
Yeah. So I'll do that. I'm going to take it off right now.
And you have to get a lock for when you go.
Oh, I have it.
When you go out.
Yeah, I already have it. Because I'm thinking of taking the regular bike and getting also one of those things that you can turn into a stationary bike.
Oh, yeah.
So that will be inside. I just have to figure out room for the apartment, like where to place it, where it makes sense. And then, so I'm thinking of doing that. And then, so my lock for that would become the lock because then I'd have the space and I could just fold it up and keep it in the space downstairs. So,
if the elevator breaks down again, then the bike doesn't go out.
Well, the bike itself would just stay upstairs anyway. Yeah.
And this bike is not electric. It is.
No, it is not
Thomas powered.
And I don't think I really want. Two reasons why I don't want electric, because they do have a rule here where they don't want any lithium batteries in the apartment.
Yeah.
And which somebody said one time, like, what if you needed it and you needed to have like a scooter, by law? But I think it's different. I think like they would have to have the note from the doctor saying like, hey, I medically have to have one of these scooters.
Mm-hmm.
But my landlord knows I don't really need to have the scooter,
Yeah, I got in trouble at work too. I was parking in the garage with my e-bike, and they were like, "No batteries. You got to park outside." So no, I park out. No, I lock my bike up outside on the
But
parking
for work.
when I drive it to work. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then when I bought actually my bike was just in the shop today because I woke up to a flat tire, and they don't even let the battery stay on the bike in the shop. I had to bring the battery home with me.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Will the bike fit in the elevator, you think?
I think it will. I don't think the elevator itself was the problem. I think it was fitting through the regular door. Um,
Into it? Oh, because of the width?
well, if I kept it wide and kept it regular shaped, without folding it in, then yeah, I think the width might be too big for because it's
Doorway.
two double doors to get into the hallway, but then it's only one single door.
For everything
I mean, it's
else.
wide enough for a wheelchair, but I don't know if that would, that might be wider than a wheelchair even. So, but the elevator's two doors that open up, so
Yeah.
it's a pretty big department. Um, so I think it would be okay going up the elevator itself. It's just a matter of fitting through the door either from outside to the elevator or from the hallway to the door to the other door inside and also to my apartment.
Yeah, that's probably the most narrow doorway. It's
Yeah.
probably the apartment door.
Yeah, and there might be a third door too, because if I decided to bring it inside the apartment itself and not just the foyer,
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to fit through there as well. So most likely, Terry, Lewis will tell you, I've been thinking about this for the longest time. So I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
It does sound like it does sound like a lot of work.
it
And you have
does.
to
But
always
the
make
thing
sure
is,
that are you going to put that into it,
yeah,
if you really are taking this out to the supermarket, like that's my idea is you can go to the ShopRite when there's sales, and uh and that's when you'll have to have a lock, and you can lock it up when you get to the
right,
store. But then, like, it'd be nice to be able to just not have to rely on Uber and save money that way.
yeah. Well, I mean, one of the reasons why I'm doing it too is because I know I'll be able to get on the road more with this, and just like you said, to go shopping and everything like that, and that's where the
Yeah.
basket comes in. Most likely, what I'm going to do, and I don't know if it's this one or not, or one of the other ones, but I think it's this one here, and it actually has the basket that goes in the back actually comes off and has wheels.
Oh, so it becomes like a shopping
It
cart.
becomes a cart. So I could leave the bike outside, which I think I'm going to do.
Remove.
Lock it
Yeah.
outside, because now condensed, it fits in the space, and then just take the basket, and I don't have to worry about like transferring the groceries, and I just bring the basket back downstairs again. You know, so yeah, I've been thinking about everything. I have everything in my planogram, so to
I go
speak.
to the supermarket with my bike too, but then of course I have a backpack on, so I have
Yeah,
to plan my visits, strategically.
yeah.
And then the Stop and Shop near my house, they don't have a bike rack, but they have like this big railing separating the parking lot from like the walking area, and I have like a big U lock that I keep in my backpack, and I just lock it to that thing, and it stays pretty good out there.
All right, I mean to.
And my bike is electric. It's pedal assist. That's great.
I was seeing if it showed anything about the basket or not, but okay. Um,
Yeah, share.
it could be a different bike too, but I think that this is the one. Do they have a storage room in the basement? Cheeseburger.
Yeah, is it someplace you can
If they
keep the
had a
bike without
basement,
bringing it
I'm
upstairs? Yeah.
sure I'd be able to use it. Yeah. And no, actually, I don't have a car. You're asking good questions, Cheeseburger. I'm impressed. I don't have a car. I do have a car space, but unfortunately,
You do.
before I
You have a parking spot?
I do actually have a parking
It
spot.
comes
Yeah,
with the
there's
apartment.
no way of locking it at that parking spot. So we
Sorry,
lost Lewis for just 2
I'm
seconds.
sorry, I'm back.
Okay. Unfortunately, there's no place to actually use the lock for the parking spot. So it's like, okay, we can park it here, but you can't keep it from being stolen, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So let me actually go to some of the stars. And Nina asks, here's a question I see over and over. Should I start taking statins that my doctor recommends? Okay. I'm going to actually put this over to you and for you to give your opinion.
You know, it's we're in a world where for most people, you know, doctors are like this special breed of human, and we just listen to what they say, and I was like that too. I was like that too. Thomas was like that. Um, and I think the biggest advice you can give to someone that asks that question is to do to obviously they're asking the question because they already are kind of like, you know doubting something, or are worried about something. So the biggest advice I can say is just do your own research on the medication your doctor is giving you. And we live in a time where the the ease of access to information. So we've had not always we've had access to lots of information for a while now with the internet.
Right.
But sometimes it was hard for us to just find it because the internet is so vast. But now with search engines, including AI, and even just having access to ChatGPT and Gemini and stuff like that, we're able to ask questions in plain English and get information. Now, of course, you have to take that with a grain of salt as well, because these models are trained like the doctors are trained. But if you phrase your prompts, correctly, you can get information to
Hey
kind of help
guys.
you make a decision on your own. So I think the best answer to that question about should I start taking the statin my doctor is recommending is you should do your own research on what the medication. Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah. Hello, Erin.
Aaron.
Hi Louis.
Where are the
Hi
kids?
Thomas. They just got home from school, so they're inside eating.
You locked them in the house? No.
Yeah, they're all there. They're decompressing, I guess.
Back to school already? It's August
Yeah.
12th. When did you guys start?
Well, in the South, they go a little bit earlier than we do here.
Yeah, they end in May, right?
They started
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I remember
nice.
when I was in Virginia for my for kindergarten and first grade, we started in August and it ended like in May or something like that.
In New York City, we always go back after Labor Day, and
Right.
Labor Day is the latest it can be this year, so the kids don't start until September 10th.
Yeah, that's how it was.
So it's like a month from now. New York City kids are still off for a month, but I'm already seeing the back to school stuff in the stores. So
yeah, because for kindergarten, first grade, I was actually living in Virginia. So
okay.
how I know that. Yeah, I'm a Southerner. So how you doing, Aaron?
Good. I just got done folding all the laundry. I was like, you guys need to put the laundry away.
I would have helped you with that, but you didn't say anything. So
It's almost done.
Do you ever finish folding laundry?
Probably not.
I get breaks. This is
I would
true.
think it's something that you can be like, oh, I have some downtime. Let me fold some laundry.
Yeah, I got about an hour before I need to go back.
Well, I guess it's not really true. I guess you'd have to have cleaned clothes first before you can fold them. So you might not always have clean clothes.
She probably still folds with her. Oh my god, I got more.
Yeah,
I know. I don't. Do you iron anything or no? No, right?
Oh no, I just tumble dry on high heat.
Right, and then try to fold it as soon as you can, like when it's while it's still warm. Yeah, me too. That's what I do.
Yeah.
All right. So All right,
Unless-
so we just answered Nina's question. Let me just make sure.
Oh yeah, when's Lance going on your show?
Question.
We have to talk about that. I don't know.
All right, Lance. He's not here, but we'll get him.
Yeah, I'll get him. I'll eventually go back and contact everybody. One at a time, basically. So
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta figure out
This-
Peter, because Peter, I might have to do a Wednesday special live for him, because if I decide to do roundtables like this every Wednesday, Peter, I would have to do special, because he can't, like I said before, he can't do Saturday. He can't do the weekend.
Yeah.
Because of his job. And sometimes I still do work on Saturdays. It's just I'm always off by 4:00.
Right.
So, but we might change things again anyway, because there's a good chance that I might be getting full time. But in order to get that full time, I got to work midnight shift.
You gotta put in the
What
time.
is midnight to when?
From 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Let me ask you a question: Is the store busy at that time, or is it less busy?
Well, let me put it this way: the new manager wants to talk to the DM and the regional about getting the hours shortened and getting it to where we stop by 12:00.
What, close
And
the
it's
store?
open at 5. Yeah, because the question you're asking, kind of like,
Because if you're
busy
telling me
enough-
that it's empty in the
No,
night,
it's not empty.
then that's it's bad. It's not going to be good for your metabolic health. Let's be real.
Yeah,
It's not going to be good for you. You shouldn't work overnight. But
No.
to do the same time, but like less work.
Yeah.
For the full time money, come on, it's a no brainer. Except for the fact that you're probably gonna get sick from it.
Well, the good thing about the night shift is I'd be able to pace myself better.
Yeah.
Because, and I'd be able to move. Like, I wouldn't be standing in one spot for 4 hours. I'd be like moving around. I can rest whenever I need to. Because I've done midnight shift, so I know how to time it. I know how to fix it, and I can get everything done. I mean, the night guy now, like, half the time I'm rushing around trying to get everything fixed, because they don't do what they're supposed to do
overnight.
And that wouldn't be me.
So Dealey's asking for a reminder about where you work. Thomas works for a large. It's a gas station, also, right? Gas station.
Well, mine isn't, but yeah, the company.
Convenience store chain in the Northeast called
Quick Check.
And they are very famous for their coffee. What else are they famous for?
Well, like any other kind of convenience store, coffee, their deli.
And some of the locations have gas stations attached to them, but they're the kind of places that you would see off the side of the highway where you would stop and get junk food.
Fortunately, yes.
Yeah, but Thomas doesn't. Thomas is actually at a point in his journey where he's not affected by that stuff. And I think, for the most part, you fast, right, when you were working.
Normally, when I work, I don't eat.
You drink coffee. You drink coffee.
I might drink some coffee, but normally I don't. Sometimes I don't. Most of the time, I don't even do that, because especially for night shift, by that time the coffee tastes horrible.
And I'm sure you get your
Aaron,
your share of crazy people coming into the store. And if you can limit that with less people, I mean, I guess the crazy people come at night.
They're going to be even worse at night. So
I know. So the few people that do come in at night,
they're coming from bars. So.
Yeah, but if you could work more hours and have less people around, I think that's that's if you feel good, it's going to be hard.
And also, what makes overnight good too is, if I work 40 hours, anytime I go over, which you're always going to go over anyway, you're scheduled for 40, but then there's always about like another 2 hours overtime.
Okay.
And overnights, I'm automatically going to get at least $1 more an hour.
And what do you think about so they pay you extra for that time? That's cool. Lance is here.
Hey, Lance.
Lance, were your ears burning? We were talking about you.
Yeah. They're. I forget
you've been booked. You've been booked onto the show.
When am I going to have you on my channel? So, Lance, let's schedule an appointment for you to be on my channel for one of the Saturdays. We'll talk.
What does Lance go live on Saturdays, or when does he go live?
I don't know. I don't really know everybody's schedule off the top of my head. I know some people's, but not everybody. I'm sorry, Aaron.
He usually goes live Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday if he's fasting. like in the evenings, and then he does a Sunday morning.
Well, Lance is
It's
in.
Saturdays too.
Lance is in. He said he's in. So he's booked.
Missed that.
Lance, you better get yourself booked soon. Before you know it, Thomas will be booking you for May of 2027.
Mhm.
What makes you say that, Lewis?
Let's just say I was booked. And then right before my episode was going to be on, I was canceled. By Thomas. Not by the internet, by Thomas.
By me, yes.
I wasn't canceled.
I was very emotional. So I admit it. I was very emotional.
Well, Lance, Nightbot just put Thomas's email in the chat. So if you see that, you can grab that and send him an email to say hello.
Yep.
So you guys can connect.
Anybody that wants to schedule it in the chats. We already answered that question. All right. So, Jason, I am doing good. I hope I seem like I'm doing good. And
Are you feeling better? I know you were having some issues the other day.
well, I always have issues. So
Well,
be more specific.
I think you were having stomach issues again, right?
Oh no, yeah, no, my stomach issues are okay. I think I'm getting used to the
Are you-
lowering of the
Are you eating the same menu that you showed me, or did you go off of that?
No, I'm pretty much eating the same menu.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, Jason.
Right now, I have nothing but that, so it's
Right.
kind of hard to steer away.
Listen, that's
from
the best way to do it. The
Yeah.
best way to do it. I swear to God, if I was not married, I would eat sardines all day because you feel good, but I would get divorced. I can't do that. I can't have sardines all day.
All right. Oh, Lance is saying that his original schedule was for this Saturday. I apologize, Lance. Would you be able to do next Saturday? Because I just got Aaron to do this Saturday.
We booked someone on your spot.
Yeah. Well, weren't you on a Wednesday or no?
He says Saturday.
Was your Saturday too? Oh my God, I'm so confused because it's like starting all over again, So yeah, just let me know, Lance, and if not, maybe you and Aaron can switch. I could do Aaron next week and do you this week. So either way, it's all good. Either way, I just need a picture of whoever I'm putting on.
Right. The first one to send the picture gets the spot.
Yeah. Lance says next Saturday would work. Okay, so just email me a picture. And I know you have my email because I've talked to you on email before, Lance. So just send me your picture. It could be a good picture. It could be an ugly picture. I don't care. It could be of your cat. I don't care, but it's going to go.
Right.
It's going to go on it's going to go in the thumbnail either way.
I know someone had asked for a cat report.
And there's a compliment for you, Aaron. You look cute today.
Aaron, good.
Aaron looks cute every day, Sandy. You know that.
I think I look tired.
Well, that's what makes you look cute. Tired people always look cute. So Standing Foot says, and yes, Aaron, the check's in the mail. I know that. So, put a 1,000-pound block in your parking spot and chain your bike to that.
Chain your bike to the car next to you.
How the heck would okay, Standing Foot, that's a great idea, but let's think of statistics. I don't have a car, I don't have a truck, because then I'd be able to get around. I wouldn't even need a trike, right? How am I supposed to transport a 1,000-pound block to my apartment and put it in front of my parking spot?
You just ask.
Who?
Well, the block. Once you get it there, you're not moving it. So.
No, well, yeah, but I still have to get it there.
Yeah, it's one time. Easy stuff, one time.
No, I think I'll be fine where, the parking spots when it gets folded in, I think the space that I have for the bike now is fine for that to be in that space. And then the bike, like I said, can go upstairs and we can turn into a stationary bike. I think that's, and I won't have to worry about balance on the stationary bike because it's pretty much there. There's a balance to it. So, and the only, I just don't want to get that right now. So I'll get that later on down the road. Like the trike is more important to me right now. Carnivore Wayne says that I'm not far from him. Um, yeah, we talked about that, Wayne. I wonder, can you let me know again where you, or exactly in New Jersey you live?
It sounds like he's going to come help you put things together. It's great.
Yeah. Well, luckily I have my neighbor helping me with
Or to lift a 1,000-pound block. I'm not sure what he's trying to help with, but he's volunteering for something.
Yeah, I don't think I really need to do that, but thank you though. 16 is a French brand. Aaron is one who talked about them. Okay. Not sure what they're talking about there.
Across the river.
Oh, across the river from Trenton. You know, Wayne, we lived really close together because I actually lived in Trenton. So, at one time, for like 15 years, I lived in Trenton. So, that's pretty coincidental there. I lived in Trenton. I lived in Princeton.
How far is that from you now, Thomas?
About an hour.
Oh, okay. So it's not that.
Hour on the turnpike. You know, hour on the not the turnpike, but hour on I-95, 295.
I'm looking for someone that lives close to Thomas. That when they're going to Costco, they can pick up Thomas.
Oh yeah, no, Wayne lives too far for that.
I know. So that when there's a Costco run, Thomas can go and get.
I could just go and get my Costco stuff.
Yeah,
that would be ideal.
Yeah.
He says either one. I got a truck. Okay, well, that's pretty cool, Wayne. But then he says LOL.
I know. No. He's asking about to help either with putting the bike together or
well, no, I got what he was asking, but like the LOL, it's like, okay, which part was the joke? So you're all quiet, Aaron. How you doing?
What are you drinking?
Drinking my coffee, my salty coffee. I didn't finish it this morning, so I warmed it up.
Love it. What are the kids eating for dinner?
Ribs. They're in the oven right now. I'm cooking them low and slow. Put them in like all day, so they should be to go soon. A couple hours. What do you want to do? Oh, they want to go swimming. Okay. Yeah, this one, it got really quiet.
Why would they want to go swimming in this heat? Like, why?
Oh, hello, beautiful baby. What happened to you?
She cut off all her pearls.
Why?
Yeah, exactly. It's like a mullet. Okay.
What happened?
Oh my God. Well, she's still adorable, but still.
No, she is, but it's like, thank God it grows back.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Well, until you
get to
my age, then you're a little.
I would think one, we can do like, I'll show you pictures of Twiggy, and you can have a Twiggy haircut. Or two, we'll just cover it up, and hopefully it grows back.
I'm telling you, these kids, these are stories that you'll have when they're at the Sweet 16.
Well, did she do that once before, like earlier?
Well, Emmett
or somebody did that to her. Yeah.
Emmett gave her a mohawk, and he did an excellent job. She came walking in the house, and I'm like, wait a minute, you look younger. What happened? Where's your girl?
Very hip.
Now we know what Emma's going to be doing. Okay. That's funny.
I took a picture of it and I sent it to my oldest because my oldest is a hairdresser, and I was like, what are we going to do? And she was like, OMG, really big. And I'm like,
shave it off.
Well, her hair, I mean, if I remember correctly, her hair grew pretty quickly in retrospect. So, in no time, it'll be back to normal.
Thing is, she's got a dentist appointment in a week. So I'm like, what am I going to do with her hair?
Well, luckily you don't need hair to have your teeth done. But
no, but then you have to answer to these people that are going to be like, "What did you do? What happened?"
No, that part's true. Yeah.
What did you let this child do? She found scissors.
Yeah. She found the scissors. I can't hide. Out of 10 kids, I can't hide the scissors from everybody.
She's usually pretty responsible. I think she got bored today. I was editing a video anyway, so.
Well,
that's it.
She had Flash, but Flash didn't keep her occupied.
Did that happen today?
Flash
it happened today?
Yeah, it happened today, this morning.
Oh.
It got really quiet, and that's when you know. And I went to look for it. I was like,
something's not good. Yeah.
oh that's what happened. Terry Souza, there's probably at least 10 funny haircut stories. They're all Flash Gordon. He wants to be a barber when he grows up, and he's always shaving the middle of his head. And he's been doing it since he was 2.
Okay.
Reverse mohawk for the win.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like how we look when we're like in our 80s, That's funny.
Aaron, was the eclipse near you or no?
No, I didn't get to see it at all. Oh,
But was it over
was
your?
it a few years ago?
There was one today.
I know.
But I was
didn't realize
20. I was 20%. So like, I feel like maybe it's either north or south of us was more. Let me look it up.
I thought it'd be more over here. So didn't really. There's nothing.
I also didn't have the glasses though, so I couldn't even look at it if I wanted to, without going blind.
I'm not really sure what Lance is talking. I know he orders from World Market and Rainbow Tomato Garden websites. Not sure if.
So they're talking about.
Sardines.
They're talking about the butter sardines, and I think Nisha or Anita talked about them. I think it was Nisha, and I think she got them at World Market, and I think they're like so expensive.
Just tell Flash not to run with scissors. Aaron, tell Flash not to run with scissors. So, since you're up here, you know what the topic is basically on the show. What's your take on it?
Who are you talking?
I mean, Luke gave his take. I gave my take, and
Well, for me, it just Flash, stop singing. For me, it's more like I know where you're coming from, what we're really talking about, and it seems like somebody tried to help, but they're not. The way they did it wasn't very helpful. And when people do that, it's like a troll that you get a comment, and you're like, but you don't know me, so why are you telling me this? And for me, it would give me a little fuel to make a video. But some of the stuff, though, it's a little crazy. It's a little much. It's the internet. It's Wild West, man.
It's totally in the past. It's just, I think it's a good topic too, generally overall.
It is a good topic because people forget. They forget to have compassion towards others when they're trying to maybe make a point,
Right.
And they don't think about what the other person would probably feel. What am I going for? Empathy? Sympathy? I don't know. But it's like that. They don't. Yeah. They don't really.
I definitely agree with what you're saying. I mean, like I said before, no one's right or wrong about the thought process. Because we're a community. And we should be supporting each other, not really trying to force our ways to everybody. And sometimes support is just to let a person do. And just be. And yes, the eclipse was well north of New York City, Greenland. Okay. Some guy named Louis Lutito mentioned this.
I just Googled it.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you, Aaron. And obviously it was seeded for that one concept, but I think it grew more than that. I think it was something that really affects all of us. It doesn't just affect me. And it doesn't really matter how something gets started or thought process gets started, but it's the end. And because you see all the time on, just in different chats, you see like how we're sort of talking about how people are just becoming so much more dogmatic and how they're sort of forcing their opinions on things. But that's why it burst. The only thing, and I'll be direct. The only thing that bothered me with this one was it was sort of singled out to me. A video that was just about me. Now, if he had made that video and he generalized it to talk about like this is like you should not be doing this and this is my opinion, then I think I would have been fine with it. But to actually put my picture up there and to generalize it and to pinpoint, that's where it got a little out of hand, and that's where he went a little overboard. That's just my personal opinion. And somebody was asking if he apologized. No, he has not. I don't think he's going to, because in his opinion, he did right.
It's fine. It's in the past.
It is. It is in the past. I do have to still,
And I do want to say, and I told Thomas this, is that I didn't disagree.
No,
with the message.
And what am I doing right now? What am I doing that he advised me to advise?
You're doing you're not doing exactly what that was, but you're doing a version of.
I cut out the butter and I cut down the fat.
Because I've spoken to Thomas not only about added fat, but also just about the amount of calories we consume. Right. Because me personally, I see my blood sugar be higher the day after I consume. We don't need a lot of food to live, we really don't. And that's with just eating carnivore food. I see my blood sugar the next day when I take in an excess amount of energy and of calories. So we don't disagree with the message. It was more about the delivery and the whole package.
Exactly.
So to speak. Yeah.
I mean, here's an analogy that came to my mind when it happened. You might agree with it, you might not. It doesn't matter. It's my show.
Right.
I don't know if you guys remember or not, but in the 80s, you guys might not have seen it, but in the 80s...
We weren't born. No, we were born. I was born. Erin wasn't.
There was a show...
Erin was born.
There was a show called The Bill Cosby Show.
Yeah. He's that creepy guy.
You're right. But at one time, he actually was a pretty good...
He wasn't a creepy guy, right?
In real life, he was creepy, but on the show, he was.
Right.
And in the show, the second oldest daughter got married and adopted, or like pretty much became stepmom of a little girl, but the parents never knew about it. So she just automatically comes home with this new guy, with this new daughter, and says, "Hey, mom, this is my new husband, and this is my new daughter," basically. Well, they were pretty mad, and at first the son-in-law thought that they hated him. He thought that they didn't like him. So Bill Cosby says, "Okay, this is how I explain. This is how we're feeling right now. Okay, what is your favorite meal?" Now we're all going to say steak, right? Okay, so take a nice big tomahawk steak, beautiful tomahawk steak, cooked perfectly, salted perfectly, and then so we'll do this carnivore. And how would you like something with it? Okay, can I have like 3 eggs with it, nice and fried? So it's steak and eggs. Now take it and have it on this nice, beautiful plate. Okay, and you're about to get it. We're about to give it to you. Now, before I give it to you, though, I'm going to take a trash can lid that has all the trash in it, all the dirt and everything in it, and I'm going to take it and flip it upside down. And I'm going to put all that steak and everything and just dump it right onto the trash can lid. Now I'm going to give it to you. Not very appetizing, is it? No. That's how he presented up from the video.
Yeah. It was the whole package, the whole delivery.
Exactly. So, I mean, that's the point I wanted to make out. I wanted to put across. And and someday we'll forgive each other. Someday, I've already forgiven. For the most part, I've already forgiven him. I just would like to have like hey, you know what? Maybe I didn't make the best decision in the world.
I think he did say it. I think he did say it. Like,
if he did, you could show it to me, but I haven't seen it. No, I mean, and then we were on KILTZ. He starts like calling me like a dumbass. Starts calling me a moron for guess what reason? Because I accidentally misspelled his name.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, he freaks out. Like, I don't know what it, no offense, but I just don't know what it is about him with the name thing. Like he's got to I'm not the only person.
Someone misspelled my name in the chat. They corrected it. I appreciate that. It's not necessary, but
Right.
I don't take it personally.
I know. I don't know what it is about. Like,
You know,
he just totally hates it when you call.
Especially if they're trying to call me by my correct name. Don't worry about it, Jason.
I think it would
Don't
be
worry about
nice,
it.
Just to be
Yeah.
like, you know my name. That's cool.
Right.
Not,
So you spelled it. You spelled it wrong. It's okay. You did correct it, Jason. You did. I mean, how long did Grandma call me Lois? Do you remember?
It was so lovely.
She hasn't done it in a long time.
Lois Lane. Yeah. Now, if she does it, it's probably as a joke.
No, because she knew a woman named Lois, and then every time I would come on, she'd call me Lois. She hasn't done it in weeks. Right, Barbara?
No.
Months, maybe months.
Okay. So, Jerry is saying on Facebook, I put a post down about my opinion on my page, and then not one but two people decided to buck my opinion on Facebook. Not cool. I agree. And then I'm not sure what Grandma means by this, but I'm sure she doesn't mean anything bad. How about saying something positive?
Yeah, we are.
I mean, I don't think we're saying anything negative right now, but she might not mean that. So I don't know. She might be talking about something else related, but not in the way we think.
Yeah.
And hey, Papa Carnivore.
There he is.
And there he is. See, we know he's here because today is Wednesday. If it was Saturday, then I'd be a little more shocked. And Peter, if you want to come on here, let me fix something here. There we go. I think that's better, right? I don't know if I like it when it's like in a row like that, because then your heads become really big. You ever see how big my head is on Grandma's channel when she has that?
Peter, have your people contact Thomas's people, so we can get on there.
Yeah. And we have. Oh my God.
Desiree,
thank you. I'm sorry, Desiree. I do know who you are.
It's like, oh my God, I don't know your name.
No, if I did that to Lewis, that would be really bad. But
I'd make a video with a thumbnail.
Yes. But at least that would be a comical video. Like
maybe.
Okay, like
yes, Peter, the people will contact the people, and the people will get together.
I mean, sometimes we do have people make videos about us, but like Amy just made a video about me because I mentioned on her when I was on her live about what I ate before I became carnivore and the candies and the cupcakes I had when I was like 14.
Oh, I know.
And she has it on Facebook and everything. I'm sure you could find it, and just very big short, just saying that this is what I used to have when, and then I went to fast food, and then eventually I came to carnivore. But that was on her video. That was during a live that she had interviewed. So in a way, I gave my permission to do that.
Yeah.
By doing that. Again, we all know what happened and everything like that. And it's not about me. We're talking about it, yes, but that's just because that's part of the program. Do I talk about it? I mean, when was the last time I talked about it with you in private? I mean, really, it's been a
me?
Week. Yeah.
Oh, it was closer to when it first happened.
Right.
Yeah.
So and everything, and I'm not getting depressed either. So the biggest worry I had about lowering the fat was I going to get more depressed? That was my biggest worry. Hey, Papa Carnivore. Oh! And look at that. He changed his shirt from this morning.
I got this is my Budweiser Carnivore shirt.
I love it.
It says King of Diets at the bottom.
Yep. I think I might have one similar to that, but it's in blue.
I love it. I love that style shirt. It's like a baseball shirt with the red on the sleeve.
Yeah, it has red on the arm.
Yeah, and around the neck. It's nice.
Yeah, it's like a baseball jersey. Yeah.
I hope Gary's okay. I haven't seen Gary anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna love this. Gary was in the chats on Wendy's live earlier. I saw him there.
Okay.
Good.
So he seems to be okay.
Okay.
Maybe it's a work thing that he's just not able to do the morning. I didn't really go into detail with him. I didn't. I just said you guys were worried. We were all worried about him on Mitch's channel today. Wondering where
He might show up tonight in Mitch's private community.
It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
You can go on Mitch's private community tonight. I'm sure he'll be okay with that. But
Yeah.
You're the only one there.
Well, I'm off. I'm off Wednesdays and Thursdays. Those are my
Right.
days off.
That's your weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Yeah, because I got to work weekends. It's retail.
Listen, it's not bad having the days off in the week because then you get a lot of stuff done. Everything's open. You can do shopping and everything. It's not bad.
Hey, Brenda, how you doing? So have you been listening, Peter, or you just?
No, I just popped in. I went out shopping and I bought, of course, more steaks, and I got steaks $7.99 a pound. Ribeyes in New York Strip. Winn-Dixie. It's amazing.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
doing
yeah.
sale or markdown?
No, these are just
The regular price.
Yeah, and it's in a pack of typically 4 steaks, and I think it says limit 2. But I don't even have room in my freezer, man. I'm just topping off the freezer because it's so packed.
Yeah, you're basically buying them as you eat them too. So
yeah, pretty much.
That's an amazing price. Those steaks here are like $21.99 a pound.
Yeah.
Like $7.99 a pound is like Christmas sale for me. That's that's that sale.
Yeah. So, I keep topping off the freezer. It sucks because I keep topping it off and I'm not eating the stuff that's in there, but I can't pass up a $7.99 deal.
That's why today I didn't have steak today. I had like 1 chicken leg quarter in the freezer, like 1.
Yeah.
And I had some pork belly, so that's what I did. I had 1 chicken leg quarter and some pork belly for dinner.
Well, listen to this. So here's what else they have on sale. They have your choice of drumsticks or thighs for 99 cents. Okay. And then I can't even buy those. I don't have room for them. I don't have room for it. And then they also have lamb chops, sirloin lamb chops for 99 cents.
Oh, wow. That's great.
That's impressive.
But again, I bought a big giant pork roast that's in my refrigerator. I can't even fit it in my freezer. It's in the fridge.
You're going to cook that? You're going to cook that?
I'm cooking that tomorrow. I bought a big stock pot, a Griswold Dutch oven. It's cast iron stock pot. So I'm going to put that on the stovetop and kind of cook that low and slow all day. Yeah. So I don't have room. It's like I can't even buy all these things. So it's whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, go get one of those deer freezers, those really big ones.
Yeah, but I live in a
chest
condo.
freezer.
I live in a
I know,
condo.
it's
I don't
hard.
have room for one of those. I wish I did. I would.
Honestly, I don't have one. Erin, you have a big freezer, right?
Yeah, but I got the stand-up one.
Yeah.
Switched.
I like the stand-up one that Costco sold that with the drawers. I really like that. Was hot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a hot one. I love that one. But like, I know if I bought a freezer, I would just collect even more meat that I wouldn't eat. Like that would stay there. Like at one point, I was eating steaks that were like a year old.
Doesn't matter.
And they tasted fine. But I was like,
I think I've got steaks.
I have to eat this meat.
Lewis, I must have steaks in my freezer and all the way in the back and the bottom, whatever. Who knows how old they are? I don't know. And the problem is I'm just eating the ones right off the top that I keep buying.
Right.
Well, maybe
I
know you gotta do
from the top. So.
I know.
I know you gotta cook the pork, but
yeah,
maybe the next day off you do a little floor set in the freezer. Take everything out and it's
Aaron,
it's
you cut
hard.
your hair short.
No,
It's in
I've
the
got
hat.
it in my hat.
He's wearing the hat.
Oh,
It's
okay.
hot. It feels like temperature 110 here.
Oh really?
Oh, is it humid too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We might get rain. It'd be nice.
And where are you? You're in Tennessee? Are you in Tennessee?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, guess what? It's not much colder in South Florida. It's like 95 and 100% humidity. It's like a sauna here.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I think Rick said that. Like he said, it hasn't rained in like the longest
Is
time.
that true? There's been
No,
rain?
we've had rain, like lots and lots of rain.
Maybe it's just
So-
not raining over his house, and that's why.
I don't know, Rick. I don't know what's going on down. I mean, I'm about an hour.
You're a little further from Miami.
I'm
yeah.
probably an hour and a half north,
Yeah.
maybe an hour and a half north of Rick. But I mean, we get rain.
Your area of Florida is beautiful, Peter.
It is nice. It's really God's country.
My uncle lived in Lake Worth and then in Palm Beach.
Yeah.
And now
That's just a little north of.
And now he lives in Pompano Beach.
Yeah, so
Pompano
is just south of me, and then Palm
Yeah.
Beach and Lake Worth is just north of me.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how far are you from Mitch?
2 hours and 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. So you're kind of between the two then, in a way.
Yeah, it's not far.
I'd ask you how far you are from me, but we all know that you're.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how far, Lewis, are you from where Thomas lives?
Thomas lives
About an hour and a half.
Yeah, he lives far. He lives I could be in New Jersey in like 30 minutes from my house, like in New Jersey.
But then you got to go south.
But Thomas lives in South Jersey, so I have to loop around and come all the way down. So
I live middle, but yeah, I get.
He's kind of the middle.
More south.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, and that's why even when we go to meetups and stuff like that, if everything is always north, I can't even pick him up. It's
well, because you have to. You also have to go down the Garden State to get there.
Yeah, it was different ways of going. Yeah, but yeah, and then the traffic, Oh.
Nobody's in the pool.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'm figuring that you're probably not going to go to the meetup in Belmar that they're supposedly having.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's too far.
I already. Supposedly, I think Julia's going to be going, so that's going to be cool.
All right, I gotta go watch
if it's
them
happy.
swim.
You leaving, Aaron?
Yeah, I gotta watch them
Aaron,
swim.
it was good seeing
All right.
you.
Please
Bye.
do. Watch them swim. No scissors in the water.
Yeah, tell them to get rid of the scissors.
Yeah.
So, Lewis, do you have a car?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't. I know you're in the city or near the city.
Well, I live in Queens, so where I live, everyone has a car. We have.
Oh, okay.
My family has 2 cars. My wife has a car.
Okay.
Yeah. When my mom lived in Manhattan, obviously she didn't have a car.
Yeah. People that when you live in Manhattan or close to the public transportation system, people don't have cars. But where I live in New York City, everyone has a car. Yeah.
Hey, so what did you, Lewis? I'm dying to hear what you and Thomas think about that whole avocado oil thing.
Oh yeah, I had some yesterday.
Oh, you mean chosen?
I had some of the mayo yesterday.
Yeah, well, because I have, I've been buying. I have that chosen mayo, but
I have
don't use
it in my closet right now. My refrigerator.
I know. I have it in my fridge, and I have an extra one in my pantry.
I want to say to my, this is what I want to say about that. Obviously I'm happy that it came to light. Maybe this will do some good. Like maybe the companies will, do right and change the recipe and make the product better, or at least put the label.
Well, wait a minute. You think just because Dr. Berry did a thing that it went on the radar at all with them? The general public?
I was hoping it came out from the study also. But I don't
think the general public knows jack about it.
Well, let's see, because our community is the community that used that product the most.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah.
So we are the loudest in their ear. But
right.
The way I think about it is how often do I use the chosen mayo? Like maybe once every 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Like I don't use it a lot. Every now and then, my wife's like, I really want chicken salad.
Right.
So I'll buy the celery. I'll
right.
get a can of chicken or a rotisserie chicken. I'll get the mayo out, put some mustard in there, put some outside vinegar. Like I'll make chicken salad.
Do you put a little onion?
Not in hers. She doesn't like that. She likes just the crunch from a stalk of celery, and that's it. Everything else is basically very.
A lot of people put cranberry. This crepe. No.
Yeah. Delicious. I'm sure it's delicious, but I don't know. It's pretty. It's very good keto.
Or walnuts.
Like, other than that,
nuts.
No. I mean, she probably would like that, but I try to keep it like cleaner as clean as possible. But other than that, maybe I would have put a teaspoon in my sardines.
Right.
I could not do that. I could just put mustard in my sardines. So I and I had some yesterday in my sardines, and I asked myself, did I feel sick? And the answer is no. I felt fine. I felt the same. So,
Yeah. The only thing I guess I worry about, because I don't feel sick after, but I guess I worry about unnecessary inflammation.
Right, but that's also do you feel that? Like I had some yesterday.
Yeah.
Do I feel my joints or anything? And I can't really say I do. So listen, will I maybe not buy it anymore? Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know, but what's your alternative? I mean, you'd have to make it yourself, essentially.
I know, and it's possible. It's possible. I
I
have
mean, yeah,
bacon
people
grease
have
up
done
the
it.
yin yang over here. I can make bacon grease. Bacon grease.
Oh, I know.
Mayo, but it's. I don't know. All I know is I still have some in the refrigerator. I'm gonna use it. I'm not gonna.
I use it so little that I don't
not a
care.
lot.
I'm going to keep using it. I don't care. I use it very infrequently. I think the only thing I've used it for is chicken salad.
And it tastes better than, it's better than the Miracle Whip and all that fake shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So much better than that.
I'm going to show a video really soon that Barry made for me.
Welcome to the Unconscious Cooking Channel. Today we're making bacon mayo. Look at this. We got egg yolk, vinegar, and our secret weapon, real bacon grease. Now let's blend it all together. Yeehaw! Listen to that. It's getting all thick and creamy. Look at that. The perfect carnivore spread. Bacon mayo, y'all. It's like liquid bacon for your soul.
So I wasn't in the chat, but I was listening to that show, and It's so funny. He's so against making his own mayo. He kept saying, "No, I'm not doing it. You do it for me. You bring it to me." But that looks really good. It looks really good.
Did you notice what I put it back on again?
Welcome to the Unconscious Cooking Channel. Today we're making bacon mayo. Look at this. We got egg yolk, vinegar, and our secret weapon, real bacon grease. Now let's blend it all together. Yeehaw! Listen to that. It's getting all thick and creamy. Look at that. The perfect carnivore spread.
I sent it to Russ, so I don't know his responses.
I'm sure he's gonna love it.
He'll probably either that or next week he'll tell me I'm fired. I'm like, when am I fired?
No.
I mean, it is pretty easy. It is just eggs, a little vinegar, and some type of fat, whether it be butter. You can use butter, bacon grease. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
There's tons of recipes. It's not hard.
I used to get the avocado mayonnaise, but that was before I became carnivore. And, and I also, but now, the only thing I don't make macaroni salad anymore because I don't cook macaroni. So why would I make that? Potatoes, the same thing. I really don't cook that. I only cook that one time that you.
What about chicken? Like if you get,
I could buy a whole chicken, so I could do it for chicken. But I usually just do when I do my deviled eggs, I just do sour cream.
Yeah,
sour cream.
And even in my chicken salad recipe, I put sour cream in it, so it's not even a lot of mayo.
Right.
Okay, so Jerry is asking us, are you forgetting that Mark Sisson sold his company to Kraft? And do we really know that they changed the recipe and put seed oils on their formula?
I'm sure they did. I'm absolutely positive they did.
Yeah, it's possible.
Or was it in there all along?
I don't know, but I can tell you it's in there now because
I don't trust Kraft.
Well, when they did that study, they did a chemical analyzation, and it said 89%. 89% of the foods had it.
89% of what?
I think of the things they tested, it was 89% seed oils.
Oh, 90% of the actual product was made from seed oils?
Yeah.
I mean, that sucks. It's not even like a little bit.
It's like an avocado oil blend. It's it's
not
the
even.
Same
thing. It's seed oils with a dab of avocado.
Lewis, it's just like that's why I don't touch olive oil because they say, oh, it's pure. Guess what? It's an adulterant. Like they said, 90% or more of all the stuff in the supermarket is cut with seed oils, and you never know it. They don't put it on the ingredients.
You will never. There's no way to know if you are not making it in your own house. Which, let's be real, it's not. We don't make anything at home like that. You'll never know.
So you know what? I go back to what KILTZ said. You either eat plants or you eat animals. And when you do those oils, you just open yourself up. And now you see that a lot of what we think is pure avocado oil or whatever, it's not. Even olive oil, same thing.
Yep.
That's true.
So it worries me. So now I feel like maybe I shouldn't have any oils. I should only have animal fats. Yeah,
Well,
you know what I mean?
If I ever make my own mayo, I would use bacon grease.
Yeah. I mean, I have
I'd rather do bacon grease than butter even. You know?
I have one of those big pots, that I got from Mitch. The one he has, the same one with the little strainer on top.
Yeah.
Grease pot.
Yeah,
the stainless steel
Mine's
one.
full right now. Mine's full.
Yeah, mine's like 3/4 full, and I put some of that in my, my fatty coffee deluxe, just a little bit, but the amount that I keep, I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
I know now. My little container is full, and now whenever I make, like today I made pork belly, I threw it out.
Yeah, right, I know.
So Carnivore Wayne is saying he's going to be in Bradenton, Florida in 2 days next week.
Yeah, that's on the West Coast.
Okay. So how far is that from you?
That's Sarasota, Bradenton. It's just south of Tampa, about an hour, like 45 minutes.
By Dr. KILTZ.
It's right, yeah. It's just north of KILTZ.
Okay.
Maybe you got to get KILTZ on.
Maybe KILTZ and Wayne can meet each other.
Yeah, Carnivore Wayne. Do you need his number? I have it.
Who doesn't have it?
Yeah.
Maybe Carnivore Wayne.
Did I tell you guys how he actually called me one time to talk?
Yeah.
Who?
Dr. KILTZ.
Oh, really? What did you talk about?
Just different things.
Did you talk to him about like your foot and stuff?
No, mostly like it was during the time when I was like really before everything happened, but I was like depressed and he's like, Tom, everything is good, and he was just very. You wouldn't expect it from most of the doctors,
Is it helping, like, if you up the fat just slightly, like, for the depression?
Actually, I think I'm doing okay right now.
Like, you seem good right now to me.
Yeah,
his fat is
think,
lower.
I don't think I should go lower. I definitely
No. Just eat the fat that's in the meat. That's it.
That's what I'm doing. I mean, one of the problems I had were there were a couple people that were telling me in other comments.
Yeah.
That I should go chicken and get rid of the fat, get rid of as much fat as possible, and go lean.
No, that would be the worst thing.
We're not saying.
No,
that.
and I know that.
No.
I'm just saying stop having a stick of butter a day.
Yeah, I don't think you need so much butter.
And you want to hear something really sad?
What?
Okay. I actually stopped doing the stick of butter in my coffee about like a month before this all happened.
Well,
all right. Yeah. Now, did I advertise it? No, because I don't need to advertise everything.
Right.
And I ran out of the butter completely a week before the video went out.
Oh.
So
I love butter.
A lot of it.
Yeah, I eat like at least a stick a day, man.
I know.
Now the way I looked at it is this. Okay, for my weight, I need to lose weight, and I need to use the fat that's in my body.
Right.
So I get that. So it just tells me that once I lose the weight, then I can be more like you and Rick, like you three, and then I will need the butter. So I know the butter will come back in my life. I just don't think that's
a good attitude to have.
See, for me, I've got the reverse problem of every other new carnivore where they're running to the bathroom and stuff. If I don't keep my fat really super high, guys, like 75,
constipation.
80, I get either constipation, hard stools, and then also I need it to keep my the bipolar depression, anxiety, ADHD. When I eat, and that's part of the reason why I do that fatty coffee deluxe. I mean, I put in lots of butter, I almost not like a half a tablespoon of the bacon grease. I even do put 1 tablespoon of MCT oil in my fatty coffee because I think that's good too. But other than that,
well, I think MCT helps with ketones.
Well, and then I do 2 tablespoons of heavy cream.
Okay.
But that's the only cream I do. I do 1 cup a day, 2 tablespoons of cream. That's the only dairy I have. Other than sometimes I'll have a little yogurt or I'll have a little cheese, but I don't have much dairy, man. The only and I don't count butter as dairy. Not really.
So Cheeseburger Eddie says, "What's up, Pretzel Man?"
Okay. Yeah.
No more pretzels here.
It was just that one time.
Is Mr. Eddie new? Because I saw him with Mitch today, and I saw him here, but I don't remember seeing him anyplace else.
Are you hearing static?
I'm hearing somebody's voice. I'm not sure. Is that coming from me? Here, leave me. I'm going to mute myself, and you guys just tell me if you hear anything. No, I still hear it. I don't know if you guys want to mute just really quickly.
Here, hold on. Let me try to mute.
Try it, Peter, and then Lewis. Yeah, I don't hear it now. Do you hear it, Lewis? Oh, Lewis, unmute.
I do hear a little bit of static.
You still hear it?
I do hear some static. No, now it's clear. I think it got better now. I think it was the internet. Peter, talk. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not me.
Speak.
It's Thomas.
All right, so
no, I think it was the internet. Oh, there it is again.
It's back.
Yeah, I don't think it, because when I muted, it still was
done.
Yeah.
Okay. It's an intermittent.
Right, I think we're good.
Yeah, it's intermittent. It's something in
static.
StreamYard, I think.
All right. So I'm going to answer this. So Cindy says, I never knew Russ did a recipe videos. He is such a character.
That was AI.
Yeah. Just to let you know,
it was
Cindy,
a deep fake.
That was
it was a deep
unless you actually
fake.
already knew that and you're just making a joke. But.
That's a deep fake.
I hope not. That was a deep fake.
Yeah.
It was so deep. It was not deep.
And Jerry's asking, is that Satan?
It sounded like Satan.
Satan was coming through the static.
The Satan of state.
Satan was telling me to eat a potato chip.
His name is Staken.
Staken.
No. Steak will never be in vain.
His name is Staten. That's what his name is.
Staten.
Staten. Yeah.
Switch the T and the A.
You know what?
Right.
Maybe Thomas, make that picture next. Satan
is Staten.
With statins in his hand, saying,
"I am Staten. Staten.
Do you want lower LDL?
I am Staten."
And give him
with the horns, you know.
Yeah, one hand will be like the vegan diet, the other hand will be the statins.
Yeah.
All right, Jerry, you've inspired another video.
Yeah, I actually asked Aaron that question when he had gotten, I guess, rear-ended or something like that when he was going home from the meetup with Dustin.
It was a hit and run.
Well, the one question I asked him was, "Were you hit by a vegan?"
Probably.
Yes, and they probably were rushing to the bathroom. That's why they left.
Yeah.
Because they eat so much fiber, they have to go to the bathroom how many times? 3 to 6 times a day, right?
Exactly. Well, at least, and that's one good thing about lowering getting rid of the butter is I'm not going to the bathroom as much. I still go. I still go, but not as much as I was before.
I know it's so weird. It's to the point,
that itself was depressing.
It's also to the point where, and this might be TMI. How many people are watching? 26.
We're carnivore.
I was actually keeping track on my calendar when I went because I would forget. Was it 2 days ago? Was it 5 days ago? I would forget, so I would actually in my calendar.
You'd write it down okay.
I put a little poop emoji.
Oh, that's funny.
Just for the day, so I can be like, "Oh, I went 2 days ago, so I'm okay."
Did you hold on? Did you detect a pattern?
No.
Because that would be interesting if it was
random.
There was a pattern.
No. And really, I really do it because maybe there is a pattern. Maybe I'll go to the bathroom 2 or 3 days in a row, boom, 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 and then I won't go for 4 days.
Oh, that's weird.
That's a pattern,
you know what?
Right?
That sometimes happens to me too.
Yeah.
And it's funny because people go, "Oh my God, it's constipation." It isn't unless you feel
I have no discomfort.
Right. If you have no discomfort, you're not pushing, you're not straining. Put a
poop emoji in the chat if you've ever documented your bowel movements on a calendar.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You must have known my grandmother very much.
Oh Lord.
My grandma was so bad documenting things. She actually would document the exact same thing. When she went to the bathroom,
Yeah.
what side of the bed my grandfather, like everything.
Did she document what she ate?
She documented what I ate, everything.
Oh.
Like one time, a neighbor of mine actually went to me and said, like, Tom, so I heard I heard you like had a hard time going to the bathroom yesterday. And I'm like, how the hell do you know that?
Everyone's talking about it.
Your grandmother told me. Because not
my
only was she a
God.
documenter, but she was also the biggest gossip in
Right.
our town. Like, people knew what side of the bed I would get up on.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So,
I'm coming back. Hold on.
we were worried.
I'm on
Louis,
my iPad, so I can't do two things at once, or it cuts me off.
Louis, you know where my mom was born?
In Brooklyn.
Yeah, Flatbush.
Flatbush, yeah, you told me.
But then she grew up in the Bronx.
That's all good.
Yeah. My uncle lives Avenue X, Sheepshead Bay, Coney Island.
Oh, right now still?
My mom's brother, my Uncle Sam.
Nice.
Yeah, he's in a rent-controlled apartment. He'll be there till he dies.
Never, yeah. Make sure
Yeah, he's 70.
To the kids.
He's 75. Yeah.
It's funny. Standing Foot says about how he goes one time a week.
Yeah.
I remember, I don't know about you guys, but I remember the time where if you didn't go every day, you were worried, because that's what the doctor made.
And I still feel that way. If I'm like, oh my God, when's the last time I went? Like, I start thinking about it,
Right.
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
But I feel okay.
Like,
I feel okay.
Right.
Yeah. It's still part of
it's still part of the process, but we're not as programmed, Oh God, there's Satan.
Oh, there's Staten.
Yeah, there's Staten again. Either way, it's one of us, but maybe it's because I'm the free service,
No, I think it's in the
It's probably in the internet. Yeah, it's probably online.
Because it's intermittent.
It's probably a vegan wiggling a wire somewhere. These carnivores that
could be Milton. Could be Milton.
Did you guys see what happened to me in Barber's Channel one time?
What happened to Barber's Channel?
There was a guy that was calling my phone, like miscalled, and he was like somebody from Barber's Chats, because he was repeating everything that on the channel and everything like that, and for like an hour. Just
how do you get your number?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. How would he get your phone number?
Yeah,
I don't like that.
That was a question we all asked then too, but it was kind of scary because, like, finally,
did he leave you messages
or send you text messages?
Well, he left. Yeah, he would try to leave messages, and then I would like play he'd do recordings, and I would play the recording, and it was like like Barbara and all them heard his he'd like have like this like deep voice, and you're like like, I know where you live, and you're gonna get
Oh really?
God.
Yeah.
This is why I go to sleep early.
Yeah.
Can't deal with that crazy stuff on Barbara's channel.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody in the chat right now.
Barbara just wants a nice place to meet at night, and she gets all these crazy people.
Oh, I'm sure Barbara, as nervous as she was, I'm sure she was getting like amused by it too.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I'm okay, but,
yeah.
Like people are like, make sure you have your doors locked. Like, they know where I live. The door lock's not going to really do much good. I still have to get out of the house.
Isn't there like a door downstairs, like that you have to buzz through, or it's like?
There is, yes.
Like no one can just walk into your lobby.
Well, no. I mean,
it's locked, right?
It's locked, but I mean, it doesn't mean like somebody. Like one of the tricks that people do is they just buzz another door, and then the other person just doesn't check, and they just buzz somebody in.
And they just walk in.
They follow somebody in.
Yeah, but your front door is locked, right? Of your unit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My actual apartment's locked. Yeah.
And do you have a peephole that you can see who's outside the door?
Yeah.
So you could look and see if you don't know who it is.
Yeah, and and I wasn't worried about it. I mean,
and if there's a stranger at the door and they're holding a tray of steaks,
like if somebody's
what are you gonna do?
5 in the morning, I'm not going. It's like.
What are you gonna do if there's a stranger outside with a thing of steaks? What are you gonna do?
Oh, well, then I'll just get the steaks. That's fine.
No, wrong answer. You don't open the
No,
door.
no,
It's a trap.
it's a trap. He opens the door and he shoots you.
Yes.
You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of that like stupid video. It's like, when you see the two dogs talking, and one sounds like okay, what's his name? Ryan Reynolds.
What if he's got
Yeah.
what if he's got a whole bunch of free insulin?
His insulin's cheap as it is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is
we
it?
don't do it.
Well, Thomas,
That's not good enough.
so you said you've been using less of the short-term
I've been using less
insulin.
of the short term. I use no more than
So short term is the
I'm
insulin
down
you use
to-
after meals,
yes.
typically.
Yeah.
But I have another thing too. I don't use that unless it goes over 200.
Right. So
Okay.
how often have you
So-
been using it?
At the most, once a day.
Oh, wow. That's good. That's progress.
Yeah.
And how much do you take? 10?
No, I took 5 today.
Oh, wow. That's pretty
And
good.
then I'm down to about between 10 to 15 on the long acting, depending on.
What's your blood sugar right now?
Right now? Oh, I have. Where's my? Oh, here it is. It's in my pocket.
This can't be right.
I know I'm not
I
wearing,
ate
I'm
already.
not wearing
I
that
don't know.
carnivore T-shirt.
I don't know.
That's 121.
All right.
87.
Yeah. I'm not. There are times when I get to that. I've even gone lower than 87, but
I ate though. I feel like this is wrong. Maybe it's the
to be
pork belly.
121 with very
Wait a
little-
minute. Lewis, do you have a CGM on too?
I do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Where do you think I got my
every
CGM
day
ideas
for almost 3.5 years.
Oh,
love
I
it.
thought you stopped.
I stopped everything else except for that. I still like
Oh,
it.
okay.
I like to see my blood sugar in the morning.
Right. What is it?
You see it go up. Usually goes up to like 101, 102,
Okay, that's low.
99.
Yeah, that's
And
low.
then but my problem is it will stay at that level like until like noon. And I really won't get into the 80s until like 3.
Right.
And then I'm eating my meal.
Right.
So I wanted
And what happens after you eat a meal? What does it do?
I ate a meal at 3:30.
And it's back down to 87?
Yeah, and look at the line. I mean, this one here's 6-hour line. Look at this line.
Oh my God.
I ate a chicken leg quarter and like I don't know how much pork belly.
See, I think Thomas, you're making progress. I do. I think,
Yes.
don't you think he's making progress?
Oh, I know he's making progress.
You're
It's
using
just-
less long term, you said, and you're saying you're only doing 5 to 15 of short term, or like, or didn't you say there were some days you didn't even take any short term?
when you fast.
Right.
Yeah, I would say from the Saturday before the Sunday I did the 5-mile walk
Right.
was the day of the video. From then to about 3 days ago, I wasn't taking any short-term insulin whatsoever.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, the only reason I took, because every once in a while you go higher, something happens, like I might have had like a little bit more protein than I expected or whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
when you briefly went off, remember you said there was a time where you briefly went off the reservation. What happened with the blood sugar during those days?
That was a few months ago. So.
Yeah.
Right. What happened then?
Sugars went higher,
Yeah.
I mean, the highest it's gone since, like since I started carnivore, like say like for the past 3 months, the highest it's gone is about 240. That's the highest. That's the
I hate that you go that high though.
well, that's the highest, but don't forget before that the highest was like 350, 400.
Yeah,
so
it's-
still,
but 240 is
it's
no
still
pretty
going
good.
down. Now I haven't hit 200. Like I hit like 220 one time, and that's the only reason I start taking the insulin again.
Yeah.
Right.
But again, I have that rule. If it's under 200, I don't take any short-term insulin. I do take long-term, and
Right.
I split it. It's supposed to be originally it was supposed to be 40 units, and it was splitting at 20. So now it's actually more 20 units. I split it 10 at this point. And if my
Right.
sugars are really high at night, at night, then I will take the
It's
50.
so frustrating, right, Peter? Like how I send Thomas videos. I send Thomas Dave Mack videos of these amazing healing stories of healing.
Yeah.
And I send him these videos and I say, look at this piece of shit. Eats carnivore for 3 days and his A1C goes from 12 to -19 in 3 days. And here we are.
Yeah, but
starving ourselves to get our blood sugars down to 90.
I know, but but everyone's, first of all, everyone's different. And also you don't know how long he had that high A1C. Thomas has been like my mom. My mom's been 25, at least 25 years.
I don't know, Thomas. I think the last video I sent you with that rant, with the rant, was someone that was on insulin for like 10 years.
Yeah,
were they on insulin for 10 years?
I would have to
they go
double check.
carnivore,
I think
and it's
so,
like,
yeah.
oh, everything is like I'm cured, and I'm just like, this is so frustrating.
Yeah, but also, Lewis, just because he was on insulin doesn't mean he was where Thomas was losing body parts. I mean, Thomas is in a whole different.
I know.
No, and we both, we know that, but
I just sent Thomas videos
I
of
get where
healing.
it's coming from, because I feel the same way. It's sort of comical in a way, because I mean, the only thing I used to hate about that, and now I find it comical.
Yeah, and listen, don't get me wrong. I love Dave Mack's videos. I watch them all.
Well, it's not even just about Dave Mack. You see people in the chats all the time. They're like, "Yeah, my A1C was this, and now it's this, and I did it like in 2 months."
Yeah, but
which is impossible.
Well, but I know, but then there's people like Paul Salvatierra. Paul, he still takes it. He may have LADA. He might have LADA.
type 1.5 or something. Yeah.
Yeah, but still, there's some people that their pancreas is damaged enough, their beta cells, whatever. You may be a little LADA. You might have a little of that.
Yeah.
You might have done so much damage. You may never come off it completely, but what you're doing though is you're getting it low. You're definitely using less.
Yeah. And it's going to get, I mean, like, my sugars are higher,
right?
But don't forget, it's higher without taking so much insulin. So
right. That's what I'm saying.
My sugars are going to be higher. So once I get my sugars lower,
right,
without taking so much insulin or without taking insulin at all, that's where the miracle is going to happen.
Right. But it's a process. Like I told you, I've been telling you this a long time. It's a process, and it may take 5 years. It might take 10 years.
And Thomas, you've been wearing your Dexcom for how long?
Well, no, probably definitely as long as we've known each other.
Were you not wearing a CGM when
well, no, for a while there I was just doing the finger sticks because the insurance didn't take care of it at point. So it might have been a little bit before I met you, but I think it was around the time that we started becoming friends.
You can log into Dexcom Clarity. Remember we talked about Clarity? Yeah. So all of our CGM data on the app, we only see like the last 24 hours, but it's all going to the cloud. And you can log into Clarity and you can run these 90-day reports.
Oh, really?
So I would love you, Thomas, to run a 90-day report from when you first put a CGM on. Right? So like find out when that was, 2023, whatever, 2024, whatever it is.
And then
and then run the most recent 90 days. Like from now on, 90 days back. And compare those two reports, and I bet you will see a line that's so much different.
Yeah.
I agree.
Maybe we'll work on that. That'd be a good video.
Yeah, we could work on that.
That would be a great video, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll log into my Clarity and I'll figure out which report.
But what I was about to say, so the reason why I got upset, the reason why I would get upset before, like I said, now I don't get upset about it, but the reason why I got upset was in the chats. Somebody says that, what about the new people?
Yeah.
They look at that and they're starting carnivore. And the thing is, you don't want to give people false information. Carnivore heals and carnivore is great. But the thing is,
there's a lot of people in that boat. There's a lot of people that don't lose.
Well, remember too, I was pre-diabetic and then had just been diagnosed in January of 2023 with full-blown type 2 diabetes. And I was maybe 8.5, whatever my A1C. Right. But it was like it was all news to me. Well, I was able to catch it quick. Yeah. Boom. Within, I don't know, 3-4 months, I was
it
in the 5s.
It definitely makes a difference. It definitely
makes a bit, but I wasn't like, I was never taking insulin. I never took metformin. Like, I never got that far, and I was
diabetic for 8 years.
Yeah.
And I have to be really like on top of things. Like I have to
Yeah.
be like really on top of things. Like I see it.
But listen, had I not found carnivore, Louis, I would have ended up just like you guys.
Yeah.
I'd have been, insulin, metformin, all of it.
Nightbot is over.
What is this?
6 in a row.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
You
The
know,
night.
boy,
No.
It's actually
Terry,
timed right, but if no one makes a comment in between,
yeah,
those
Terry.
comments-
Nightbot is gonna Nightbot. You guys are slacking in the chat.
You know what? I have blocked Nightbot. I blocked it, but now I wanted to use 8-Ball. I don't know how do you unblock it. I have no idea how to unblock it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't have 8-Ball in mine. I have to. There's a program for each one.
I'm gonna take you guys to see the tomatoes I'm growing.
Oh, let me see. What kind are they?
They're supposed to be beefsteak. So I trapped cats for someone.
Oh.
And he had a big garden.
Oh wow, look at those.
He was overweight, diabetic.
Yeah.
Growing plants. So he was like, "Oh, you want some tomato plants?" I said, "Sure." Look how good they're coming out.
Wow.
Look at these.
Wow.
Look at this one. Do I eat them? No, but I'm growing them.
Well, what are you going to do? Give them to your neighbors?
So my wife eats them, and my mother-in-law eats them. Yeah, I'm eating them.
So yeah, I'm going to show
Not
you guys
bad.
something.
Look at this! Look at this little baby one just started growing. Look.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, they're coming. Oh, look over here too. 2 little baby ones. Right?
So I'm going to show you guys something really quick.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm going to go over to timers. So
I see me.
You see you?
Well, yeah, because I'm in the frame.
Yeah. So, let me see if we okay. So we've got rid of us. So
Okay,
as you can see, this is and like for to be my guest, I have it 45 minutes. I have some things every 15 minutes. So it's all spread out. So it's coming up in a row.
Thomas, I completely believe you. It's these people in the chat. They are slacking off in the chat. Like I just showed on a carnivore channel my tomatoes, my sugar bombs, and not one comment. Hello?
Yeah.
Thank you, Spanky. Thank you.
I know. Really, people.
Thank you, Spanky. Spanky's back. Back again.
Let's take this off.
Uh-oh, I don't see anything now.
No, he's going to bring us back.
Oh, there he is.
There's me.
There's you.
Oh, Peter.
Oh.
He's scared. He got startled. Oh.
All right, Peter, it's your show now.
Oh God, please get me off of there.
The 89.
All right.
Oh, Peter's gone. The 90.
I didn't want Peter
back.
Anymore.
The
Sorry,
90.
Peter.
There we are.
The 89% that we were talking about with the avocado oil products.
Yeah.
It was 89% of the items that were tested were contaminated with oil.
There it is.
Not avocado oil. It wasn't 98% of
well,
the product.
So
was
it would
oil.
be interesting to know on Chosen Mayo what percentage or like how contaminated
how much
it is.
avocado mayo versus how much seed oil, right?
Yeah,
I would like to know. And honestly, Dr. Berry's video was very, dramatic and whatever. I didn't click on the show notes, look at the report. I don't know what the thing is.
Right.
My thing that makes me upset with seed oils, and this is why we're always, is like you have them in your body for years, right? What do they say? 5 years?
I think the half-life, is like 5 years or something.
And you know that unless we don't leave our house and only eat at home, we're consuming seed oils all the time. Even if it's a little bit,
All right.
Yeah.
So
Who's this?
is my sister.
Oh, wow. Look at her with the vegetables.
Wow. Look at those vegetables.
That's the vegetables that she just grew. And obviously she looks very happy about it.
Obviously, well, they look very, very well-grown vegetables. My tomatoes look like mutants. But that's because they are organic.
Yes.
She looks pretty healthy.
She's, I mean, her whole family's pretty healthy.
She never was heavy, right?
That's why they don't really believe in carnivore, because there's nothing wrong with them. They're pretty healthy. So,
her name is Carrie, right?
Carrie, yeah.
Carrie.
Yeah.
She looks very healthy.
They carry the luggage.
She looks
What's that behind her? Is that her swimming pool?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why she's happy.
Yes.
No, but she looks pretty thin and healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, here's some.
She doesn't have a like a pale appearance like a vegan. She's not vegan, obviously.
Yeah. No, she's not vegan.
She's standard diet.
Yeah.
She looks good.
She eats her shares of cakes and stuff all the time. But
Right.
as you can see, I'm like scrolling. This is her page.
Right. She does a lot of stuff for work, which is good.
Well, she I don't know if I think you guys know. She actually owns her own realty company.
Yeah.
She's and according to the thing, she's number 9 out of like 250 other realtors in New Jersey.
Oh wow, good for her.
They're ranked pretty high. So yeah. So
That's good.
very, very proud of her. People think that she's older than me though, which is not true. She's the baby. I'm actually the oldest.
And it's just the two of you, right? Kids?
Well, I mean, unless you count the step brother and stepsister, but yeah.
Right, just two of you.
Mom and dad, it's just me and her. And then she has 2 children. Kelly is now just turned 22.
Is she still overseas or is she back?
No, she's away from. She's not in France anymore. She's back in Georgia. Okay. And then Joe is going to be 20 on 2027
next year. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear Lewis. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you. Yes.
I can't hear Lewis. Well, I'm going to go out and come back in.
Actually, I'm probably going to drop out soon anyway. I have to feed the cats.
Yeah.
This was a great live, though. How did you like the live? Are you happy with it?
I'm happy with it. You know, I wasn't sure how the topic was going to come over on people, but
who cares?
I think it was still a good topic, and I think sometimes you got to roll the dice, and sometimes you got to take the risk. You know.
Is Peter in the green room yet? I don't know.
You might have
to take him out and put him if he comes back in.
Okay. Kick from studio. Okay. And then he can come back in then.
That's because you ate pretzels, Pete. That's why we kicked you out.
Yeah, it's all those pretzels you stuff into the internet like that. I don't know. Pete's very twisted. I have no idea why.
He is so twisted.
All right. So I'm not sure. Gwen Cotton.
Yeah, I read this comment before. It was about 89%.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So if they tested 100 products,
Spanky, ING. Sometimes you know somebody's here, but you don't really pay.
Is Peter back yet or no?
Not yet.
Oh, Peter. Because I'm gonna drop out and I want to say goodbye, but maybe he could hear me all along. He was just saying that to get away.
Maybe. Well, you notice how he was like Lewis.
I can't hear no one.
It's like you didn't say my name. You said Lewis. So obviously, I guess he was hearing me. But
yeah, right. Blame me.
Like I can't hear you, Lewis. really full.
You got here so late, Spank. You gotta watch the replay, and on 2x speed.
Do I really?
Did you have your burger patties yet or no?
Yeah, I finished my meal by 12:30. By 11:30.
Oh, good. You're eating good. That's early. That's good.
Yeah.
Well,
we're working, then that's a different story. But,
this weekend we're leaving for North Carolina.
Cool.
And last year when we went to North Carolina, I brought all my food. No, that's not true. We stopped at Costco, which was an hour away from our final destination, and I stocked up on all my foods. And I bought too much stuff. So this year I'm not going to stop at Costco. I'm going to go to the house with nothing. And then there's a Walmart nearby, and I think I'm going to eat burger patties the whole week, and I'm going to bring sardines with me. That's going to be my meals.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, and I've mentioned this to you before. You know, I wish that I was going to the Hack Your Health.
Yeah.
In November, and I'm sure you wish I was going to. You know, but I just can't see me being able to get that money up.
And prices of things are not going down.
No.
They're only going up. It's super frustrating.
That being said, I mean, I'm realistic. I'm realistic that I just don't expect to be able to go. But don't think that I'm not like being like, okay, please, a couple $1,000 just fall on my lap.
No. Listen, if that happens, then you go for it. You know.
Right. Yeah. But that's just not with everything going on with doctor's appointments and stuff like that. It's like every single time I try to save, there's something.
Well, you also had the big setback with your roommate. You know, you had no roommate for a much longer time than you expected. You were paying the full amount of rent. I know. Thomas number 2 was paying a little extra after he left, right?
$30.
Oh, so not even.
Okay.
So
and he still pays that $30. The only reason why he's paying it is because he's on my phone bill.
Oh, so he wasn't paying anything towards the rent. I thought he paid one month's rent after he left. Did he?
No, when he was fully gone, like when he was there and they thought he was coming back, he paid then, yes.
And all his shit was still.
When it was announced that he's
moving out,
you know, and the thing is, in his defense, he was planning on paying that one last month, but unfortunately,
well, my point
facility took the money out from him.
You had an unexpected, financial obligation to support the entire rent.
Yeah.
So that was a big setback for you.
You know what saved me on that was actually the buy me a coffees.
Yeah. See.
Help me with food, help me with, Barry. I mean, he sent me 20 buy me a coffees.
I know, so generous.
Barry is like one of the best people out there. Yeah.
He's like a sleeper.
Are you going to the Boston meetup or no?
No, I'm gonna be driving home from North Carolina that day.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah,
so
that makes
I'll
sense.
I'll be further south.
Are you doing the virtual?
Yeah, I'll probably tune in.
Okay. So I'll see you in virtual then.
I'll tune in.
But
this Friday, me, Star, and Leon are going to dinner on Friday. Sorry, Thomas. Where are we going? We're going to Meet Me. Korean barbecue.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah,
save some barbecue for me.
I will. I'll take a picture.
Send it to me airmail.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's probably the only way.
And I think the grill that they give you at Meet Me is covered in seed oil, just for the record.
Probably is.
Yeah.
It's hard to be unless you actually cook at home and you do everything.
It's very hard. It's very challenging.
I mean, probably the only way you can be 100% sure is by hiring a rancher and getting the foods done, and actually seeing the cow that you're actually taking care of. That's probably the only way you're going to prevent anything from being totally off kilter.
Cheeseburger Eddie, do you know who that is?
That's what I was asking Peter about. Like, no offense, Cheeseburger Eddie, you seem like an okay guy, but
and you're right. Barbecue sauce has seed oils in it. You're absolutely right. It's very hard to find a clean barbecue sauce. Even the ones that I use that are no sugar added, there's seed oils in it.
Have seed oils in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because their concept is just it has no sugar, so that's fine. They don't.
Right. It might not affect my blood sugar, but what else is it doing to my body, right?
Exactly. But no, I'm not sure. I mean, Cheeseburger Eddie, welcome.
I love the handle. I love cheeseburgers. I think
I love cheeseburgers too. I saw you
no bun
earlier, and I do have to say Cheeseburger Eddie, and I made a comment afterwards after Sandy made a comment to you. I do appreciate you saying about Mitch giving me one of his scooters. Very nice of you. But yeah, I do agree with Sandy, the male to do that, and I just don't expect that from him. And I can't really have an electric scooter without medical.
Eddie, where do you live? What part of this world are you in? It's always interesting to me to find out where people are from.
That's interesting. My name is Eddie, and I love cheeseburgers.
Listen, I would be worried if your name wasn't Eddie, and I would be worried if you just like cheeseburgers.
Yeah, well, be like one of those.
My name is Mark, and
cheeseburgers suck.
Right, and I like veggie burgers.
So Spanky says, love cheeseburgers and always will, LOL. So are we going to have to name you now, Spanky? Spanky Cheeseburgers? Is that what you're telling us? Oh no, that's not.
Listen, so we're not gonna say things like that, Eddie. That is not a right thing to say. And that is not how I would ever describe anyone, let alone Mitch. But I will say,
I agree.
I don't know how how you're gonna ship a 300-pound scooter,
Right.
you know?
Even from Florida to New Jersey, that would be
Yeah.
that would be expensive, definitely. And like I said before, you know, like I'm fine with getting a trike for myself, a regular trike. You know, once I get it, I have it, and you were saying about going shopping with it, which obviously was my plan.
Yeah. I would love to see you be able to just get around locally, because these rideshare services are like $20 or $30 a pop. Like,
Right.
why even go shopping for sales? You might as well pay full price for food
Right.
if you're spending that much money one way, you know?
Well, also too, this is my planogram for myself. I always want, you know, like I kind of want to be able to do like heavy lifting and stuff like that, and I know I can. Like when I did that dance video, which hopefully I humored everybody with that.
Well,
And no,
your
that was
exercise
not
video.
AI. I'm really that
Exercise
bad of
video.
a dancer. I'm really that bad of a dancer. When I did that, those 5-pound weights are nothing to me now. I need to go more. I need to go a lot more than 5 pounds, you know? And the thing is, I can't, you know, it's like I try to buy weight gym. There's really not any room here. There's some room, but it's like I have to like kind of like move things around and do. And so going to a gym, probably because I can use all the equipment and I can utilize that. And if I can go to a gym 3 days a week, that would probably be really good for me. Now, I found a gym that's $15 a month, which is fine. You know, that's not going to really rob my pocketbook. The thing that would rob my pocketbook or my wallet is it cost me like $25 each way to go to take an Uber to the gym itself. That's
I know.
say only $20.
Then why even have a deal on the membership? Why even have the deal?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's about $120 a week times how many weeks there are in the month.
But if you can ride your bike, I don't know how far the gym is, but if you can ride your bike there, lock it up.
Same distance as the grocery store.
It's perfect.
Matter of fact, if I start going to Aldi's is right next door to the grocery store. Actually, no, not even Aldi's. No, I probably would choose the other one. That's like right there. Right in the same complex, there's actually a dollar store, which there's not much at the dollar store, but still it's there. And there's a place to cut my hair, and there's also a Target. And across the street is where I worked for a short while, is the ShopRite.
Mm-hmm.
Now the other gym, the Planet
Fitness, all in the same area.
All literally, like once I get there, it's all in the same area.
Looks cool.
It's all right there. It's easy to get to. I just have to cross one highway, one main highway, and there's a light, so it's not like I'm like just crossing and like hoping that I don't die, you know. And you know, it's just a matter of like it's a long walk for me. Believe it or not, I have walked it. It's just not something I would choose to do every day. And it's, you know, with the bike, I have the basket, you know, and the basket's what I think it is. Like the way they displayed it, I think it's the same bike. I didn't see it when I looked, but I'll give it some more. I'll look a little bit further. But supposedly the basket comes out, has a handle that comes, and has wheels. And actually, so like when I'm done with it, I can take the whole basket off the bike, and just wheel inside the house and leave it in there until I'm ready to use it.
I love it. I love it.
You know, I mean, it's just so much practicality to it. And the fact it folds, why do I have to bring it upstairs? Like, what appeals to me is that I'm allowed to bring it upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got the landlord's blessing to bring it upstairs. There's no issue on that. But if it folds up, I don't see why I would have to. I think the space would be big enough, you know, and just bring the bike up and and probably turn into a stationary bike eventually. And if not, just leave it up there and then, you know, just keep on practicing and eventually get myself, you know, even if I use the gym, like the gym, I probably would use more for the weights, more for the, you know, strength.
Right. Yeah, but that's right.
Yeah.
Especially if
because
you're
my cardio would be the
there's
bike.
your cardio right there.
Right. I mean, if I do some more cardio, it would probably be like, okay, maybe a few minutes on the treadmill or something like that. But I would have to hold on to the treadmill because right now my balance is that bad. But it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to practice. You know, that's why I use the walker to help me with this particular. Do you have something underneath you? There's like this like bar underneath, like moving with you. Oh, it's your bottle. Okay, it looked like a barcode or something like that.
I have to recycle it. I'm gonna forget to recycle it. All right, listen. I have to feed the cats.
All right. Say hello to them.
The fact that they're not looking at me through the door makes me get nervous, like Erin with her kids with the scissors. Princess is at the door now. She's looking at me. All right. I was really good hanging out with everyone today. Thomas, I think you had a great live. Are you paying for this stream?
No, this particular one's free.
Okay.
I did have to pay a little bit for Christy, but it's for 1 year, so it's a whole year. It's already paid for, so I won't have to worry about it until next September. So.
Okay, cool. That's great.
Yeah, and so my next live will be on that one. So we'll have the video back, we'll have the icon back, everything will be back.
I added you to I check your T Pruitt email.
Okay.
I added you to a family plan
for
to share the pro version of Gemini with you that you can use.
Oh, okay.
Try it out.
Okay, join Lewis's family group. I see it. Okay.
Yeah, because I have the paid version. I can share it with 5 people, so I'm sharing with you.
Right. Do whatever I have to do, and it looks like Lance sent me an email too. So.
Oh, good. And then I'm going to we'll work on that video, looking at your 90 days when you first started wearing a CGM to 90 days now.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll look at the data first. If it's no good, we won't use it. This video will never happen. But I'm thinking it's going to be good. I'm safe with it.
And those are the kind of videos I like to do. I like to.
I like it. And you can show.
Mostly do the shorts, entertaining. But I just don't. I just don't want to speak that much, on the videos. Just simple. Like
short video, just saying. I have access to this data. I thought it'd be really interesting to look at where I started and where I am now.
Or we can even mention them on the next live or whatever. But
whatever, we can do it.
Yeah,
we can get everything ready.
Because I just, between you being Lamppost and everybody that's watching, one of the things is I just don't want information being held against me like that was.
Listen, I hear you. I don't like that, but I hear you.
Well, maybe down the road it'll change, but right now, like I have to kind of like go back into.
You have your guard up. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, I'll see everyone later. Thanks, Thomas.
All right, I'll see you guys later. Oh, I'll see you later.
Well, you say goodbye to your people. All right.
Bye. I'll see you, Lewis. All right, bye. All right, so I'll stay on for a few more minutes. If anybody else wants to come on and say hello, again, the topic today, and I think we got it across. Is just about can passion, passion for carnivore, and even passion for anything. Like does this happen with vegans? Even does this happen? Like when you're passionate about something, do you become so passionate that you feel that the other guy needs to do exactly what you're doing, and just how do you feel about that? We got how Aaron feels. We didn't really get how Peter feels about it, but I think I already know how Peter feels. I think we all do in a way. But before we go, if anybody wants to come on and just talk. And again, yes, Aaron was right. The whole conversation was seeded by a certain thing, but I think it expands more than that. I think it's there's much more than that. Now, maybe you guys could also tell me in the chats, what do you think about me just doing one live once a week, one interview once a week, and then the second day we do these roundtables and we pick a subject that and I'm not the type that's going to study the subject. It's we could talk about anything because it's not about what I'm learning. It's about my opinion, and my opinion's done through experience, through just what I've learned from it, what I've seen. But it's also about what Aaron has seen. And, Aaron, yeah, we're still going strong. If you're able to come on, we welcome to come on for a few minutes. Lewis just left. Papa Carnivore left before, a few minutes before. So you guys are welcome to come on. Hey, Cheeseburger Eddie, if you'd like to come on and, introduce yourself, let us see who you are and stuff. That'd be fine. You are welcome to come on as long as you show yourself when you come on. I don't want to get the same kind of concept that Bob got one time and that Grandma got a couple times. But we're all in this together and everything, but we're also individuals too. And so I'll give a few more minutes. I'll do it, twiddle my thumbs. I don't know if you guys remember this as kids, just, yeah. I don't, do you guys remember the game Tiddlywinks? Does anybody remember that game? Yeah, I'm not sure why the weather didn't pop up. So I'll double check that. Maybe Grandma, maybe I could show you what I have on there. Of course, I don't know if Grandma's still here or not. And I really do hope that I didn't offend anybody with the topic or anything like that. Not that I think I did. I'm just putting it out there that I hope I didn't offend anybody. So I'm just going back in time. We've been on for quite a bit. We've been on for 2.5 hours. And, let's just see. Does anybody, before I go, does anybody have any questions about the topic we talked about or about anything? Now's the time to ask it. Oh, this is what, so what do you think about that idea about doing a roundtable every Wednesday and every Saturday doing a live? Unless it's something where the guest has to come on Wednesday, then we could switch it to the other way around. So it'd always be Wednesdays and Saturdays. It just might switch around. Now, thank you. So Sandy and Isabel both think that's a good idea. So I think it's a pretty good idea too. And it takes some, it allows me to, I'll ask people, hopefully everybody that I cancel that on is willing to come back on, and we can just have it go a little further out. Like I said, Peter would have to come on a Wednesday because he's only off on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So obviously we would do the switch with Peter. And do you guys have any suggestions on what you think next week's topic should be about? So I'll wait for a few minutes in the chats. If you're not sure now, leave comments on the replay. I'd love to see the comments. The more comments we have in the replay, the more YouTube will start pushing out the channel. And also, if you haven't done so, definitely push the like button. And let's get me promoted back again, and and support each other. Okay, I like that. Diet hacks that help you. Okay. Any other ideas? And Roxanne complimenting Lewis. Yes, Lewis is very eloquent, Roxanne. He definitely brings everything in carnivore up a few notches. Okay, so let's wait just a few more minutes. Okay, so let's get the clock going. Do 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 do. See, I know exactly what's happening here. You're like, well, I'll go on if that person goes on. And I'll go on if that person goes on. Am I right? I'm just joking, guys. I had a great day today. I think this went super well. Again, I want to thank Simon for the Buy Me a Coffees. All right. I super appreciate it. And I appreciate you, Simon. And I hope to see you guys again very soon. And, actually, you know what? Yeah, no, I'm going to wait on that. Because if I'm not going to be doing long videos anymore, I just do the short ones. There's not really going to be that much on the memberships, except for the lives and stuff. But I'll try to figure out something for the memberships so they have something a little bit more treatable. So don't worry about that, Aaron and Sandy. I will definitely come up with something. All right. And thank you, Roxanne. So I will see you guys on the new StreamYard platform, or back to the old one, I guess you could say, where the video will be back. So I guess since no one wants to come on, which is fine, I got great guests today. But live, love, heal. And I'm back, baby. So eat the freaking meat. See you guys later.